We gonna wait for some people to get in here. In the meantime, y'all right where y'all from. Shout out where y'all from. Wait for a couple people to get in here. It's part 2 tonight, y'all. Part 2 tonight. What's up? If you returning from yesterday, let it be known. It's a lot going on today. It's a lot going on. I want to get a few people in there. Wait for people to come in here. It's a lot going on, y'all. Part 2 tonight. If you was here yesterday, you know what this about. Some more information drop. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. We got 17 people in here. Hey, as people come in, y'all right where y'all from. Shout out where y'all from real quick. It's a lot going on. Even more than yesterday. That's crazy. So pretty much this is going to be a continuation from yesterday. Hold on, the fan. Let's see. It's a little hot. There we go. It's a quick continuation from yesterday. What's up, y'all? As y'all pull up, shout out where y'all from. We're gonna wait for a couple people to get in here. Shout out where y'all from though. In the meantime, like I said, it's just a continuation from yesterday. It's a lot going on. It's a lot more information that came out. You know, I want to talk about a few things. It's a lot going on. Oh, and for the people that would say yesterday, love Enchanting. I forgot his name, Johnny Dan Brown or Johnny Damn D, whatever his name is. He actually went live. For some reason, he erased it from his Instagram, but he went live. He addressed, a few things. Shout out to Hood Educated because he actually caught the live. We didn't catch it because he deleted it, but there's a few things that he said, and I want to get into it. It's kind of crazy. But like I said, we still gotta continue from yesterday. It's still a few things that we didn't finish talking about yesterday, so we're gonna get to that, and then we're gonna get to the stuff from today. Let's go. We got 37 people in here so far. Let's go. Shout out where y'all from. Shout out where y'all from. Let me get this stuff on board while y'all come in here. Shout out where y'all from. Shout out where y'all from. All right, let me see. Nobody shouting out where they from tonight? What's going on here? Who in the building? Like I said, we're going to get into it. I'm waiting for enough people to get in here. Just a continuation from yesterday. Yesterday was kind of crazy. I'm not going to... Shout out to yesterday. Everybody that pulled up yesterday, it was definitely like a little movie. It was fun, though. As y'all come in, shout out where y'all from. Let us know what we got in the building. Check in. Shout out Florida. What part of Florida you from? Where you at? We're going to get into it again. So who else in here? Check in, y'all. Check in. All right. Check in one time. Orlando. Shout out Orlando. I always say this, but I had a place in Kissimmee. Nice little home over there. I was renting a nice. It was pretty decent. It was big as hell. Orlando got a lot of nice houses out there. They say you get fat, retire, and move to Florida. That's what they say. All right, that's no good. Check in, y'all. As soon as y'all check in, as soon as we get enough people, we're going to get into it. Oh, 305. Miami definitely in the building, huh? Florida heavy today. Shout out Florida. My boy KD, what's up, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. Shout out Toledo, Ohio. My boy always pulling up, showing love. What's up? I know we got more people in here. What's up? So far, Florida on the check-in. What's this? Yo, but first of all, before we even get into it, right? Y'all know yesterday we was all over the place, but I always gotta do this. I want to talk real quick, right? Because let me tell y'all the worst people in this world, right? The worst people in this world is people that owe you money. Oh my Lord. Right? The worst is the people that ask for money and you gotta hound them down for the money that you lent them, which is crazy to me, right? But when they needed it, they was calling from a million numbers. They was texting you from a million numbers, popping up around your house, acting like they was just in the neighborhood, hoping that they run into you. All type of tactics and stuff that they do. But as soon as they gotta pay up, they know where to be found. That's the most. I hate it. I hate it. And I know better, but I still indulge. I still, here, no problem, here. Right? And let me tell you the crazier part about it, right? Even worse than that, the worst people is that ask to borrow the money, then they actually get the money, right? After they done borrow the money from you, they get the money back. But instead, they never contact you to give you your money back. That's crazy to me. And some of them got the audacity. Listen, let me tell you, right? I got a guy right now that owes me money, but would sit there and call me and tell me about how he got things jumping in the streets. He's doing X, Y, and Z. He making this. That's insane to me. That's insane to me, knowing that you owe me money. You sitting here calling me, telling me about the flips and the stuff you doing. And you owe me $100. That's the worst type of person in this world, I'm telling you. It's crazy, man. Y'all be careful out here, for real. But to ask for money and then get it, right? Let's say you ask to borrow $100, right? Yo, I'm gonna give it to you Friday. Friday come, you don't give it, you don't say nothing. I never hassle nobody. My thing is, if I give you the money and you don't have enough sense to give it back, cool. You done burnt that bridge. Don't ever ask it. Don't ever ask for it again, right? But my thing is this: if time have passed, time passed, and you got the money and you don't pay, that's a different level of insanity. I promise you. Shit had to run you down for my bread. You know when you get paid, you got your money, you owe me. Come on. Come on. Shout out to you too, Kamora. We're gonna get into it again tonight. It's gonna be one of those nights. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. CeeLo Brown, what's up, bro? Everything healthy. Miami in the building. Yeah, Florida heavy tonight. Who here on the check-in? What's up? We almost all right. We're gonna get into it in a few minutes. But yeah, so that's the most craziest thing. And he's sitting there calling me, you know X, you know X, Y, and Z. Nah, I don't know nothing. Right? And then when you trying to give them a hint, I tell them like, yo, listen, somebody else owe me money. Why he got the nerve to laugh with me about the other person owing me money, knowing he owing me money too? You see what I'm saying? You owe me too, and you laughing with me about him that owe me money when you owe me money too. I'm really just saying this to give you the hint. Give me my money. People is crazy. But I told myself from now on, nobody getting a red cent. Nobody's getting a red cent. And you know what's now that I'm thinking about it, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, I told him purposely. Like, yo, listen, when I gave him the money, I said, listen, as soon as you get it, let me know because I'm giving you this 100, but I was supposed to give it to my mother. Like my mother. I told him I was supposed to give it to my mother. Just thinking that he was going to have some urgency in giving it back. And this man still haven't paid me back yet. Insane. Insane. Too many fakes nowadays, like Young Thug's dad being at the Rats concert. Yeah, so yeah, let me tell y'all, when it comes to that whole Young Thug and trial and Gunna stuff, I don't know, man. It's like one big soap opera, one big Tubi movie, one big Netflix special. I don't know what's going on, but it's just too weird. It done went left, right, up, down, side, around. 1 minute everybody hate Gunna, next minute, oh, excuse me. 1 minute everybody hate Gunna. Next minute he's, oh no, it's cool to listen to him again. The streets is washed. That's why I tell the kids right now, if you doing anything, you got enough time to just focus on you. Leave the streets alone. It's washed. Nothing's real no more. Nothing's real no more. So I mean, if you out there, if you young enough, even some of these adults, some of these adults don't have enough sense neither. They still chasing behind them street dreams and doing foolishness in the streets. Listen, leave the streets alone. It's nothing out there right now. This is not the '90s. It's not the '80s. It's bad outside. It's bad outside. Bloggers Perk Show. Appreciate you for pulling up. Shout out to you, man. For real. The streets is done. Yeah, it been let me tell you, it been done. Like right now, we got the internet. This is one of the easiest generations to actually make money. Remember back in the days, you had to go to work. It wasn't I could stay home, I could possibly do this. Nah, you had to go to work. You had to work until you get 65, retire, get the 401k, and then live life like that. Nah, we not in those ages no more. Make the most out of yourself. Simple. Some people they just rather I don't know the street life and it goes left. Ain't nothing in them streets. Ain't nothing out there. This is like I said, it's not the '80s, it's not the '90s. It's a bunch of surveillance cameras out there. It's so bad that you don't even gotta worry about the surveillance from stores no more. Everybody got surveillance attached to their houses with the Ring cameras, and you just can't do nothing no more. They got shot spotters and like I said, if you still want to be in them streets, that's on you. But nah, it ain't the way, bro. But yeah, like I said, it's a lot we're gonna talk about tonight. This is pretty much a continuation of last night, man. I'm kind of tired tonight, but we still gonna push forward because I told y'all I was coming back. We gonna do it. But last night I stayed up until 5 in the morning. I don't know if y'all know, but I gotta be up every day at 7 in the morning, and I went to sleep last night at 5. We got off the live like around 4, 5 ish. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a good live though. But anyway, so the devil is real ass dog. Yeah, there's a let me tell you, people will tell you they believe in the Holy Spirit, they believe in higher being and all that, but they'll tell you that they also don't believe in ghosts, they don't believe in demons and stuff. That's crazy because with everything in life comes balance. You always have the yin and you have the yang. So if you got one, you always gonna have the other. If you got good, you're gonna have the bad. It's just life. That's balance. That's one of the universal laws. You see what I'm saying? So in order to have one, the other must exist. So for you to say that you don't believe in this and that, you just believe in this, well, something's wrong with you. Simple. Trezzy the Dawn, what's up, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. Shout out to you. But yeah, so oh yeah, and here's another thing too, yo. For y'all, for the big conspiracy theorists out there, and that's just me trolling. But let me show y'all something real quick. The people that say, oh, shape shifting and things like that don't exist. I put this on the Instagram. If you active with our Instagram at Hookah Anonymous _. If you're active over there, then you already seen this post. But let's get into it real quick. I want to show y'all something. Right? So look, you have New York Post. This is what they're telling you out here now. So y'all, let me tell you, it's a lot going on outside. Y'all be prepared for anything. Keep your mind open and stop thinking that everything is just a quote unquote conspiracy theorist, because these people are putting things right in your face now. They're no longer hiding it. So at this point, it's just up to you whether you want to believe whatever you want to believe. If you want to be nonchalant, if you don't want to believe certain things are true, that's on you, right? You could be asleep or whatever. But y'all better pay attention. And it's a lot going on. They got Russia moving in on the coastal line of Florida, entering Cuba, the whole 9 yards. With nuclear submarines. They're not doing all that for nothing. And this came a day or two, no, 2 days after they declared the US an official enemy of Russia. I said a state, of Russia. So it's a lot going on. I know, we talk about these celebrities. I know we have fun, it's funny, whatever. But you got to know how to differentiate, right? You got to know how to separate the two. Be aware of both. Know that there's real stuff going on in this world, aside from just the little celebrities and stuff. That's cool. But just know that there's real stuff going on in the world, and you got to be prepared at all times. But anyway, Stu Man, what's up, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. Let's get into it. New York Post, right? New York Post. What did they release today? Oh, shapeshifting. Look what they said. This is what they're putting out there. Right? This is what they're putting out there. Hold on. I'm gonna find it for y'all. Give me a second. This is what just came out today, too, by the way. Aliens, shapeshift. Oh, this is another thing too. Before, cause I don't know, I can't find it yet, but I'm gonna find it. I got you. Don't worry, we gonna get into it. We just warming up real quick. Yeah, if y'all remember when that Vegas incident happened, and everybody thought it was cap, when the guy said, "Yo, listen, we had aliens that landed in our backyard." For one, those same guys we have yet to hear about them, right? After the landing happened, he said he got video on his phone of the beings that was in his yard. And to this day, we haven't seen that video. I wonder why. Now, that same guy, I mean, not him, but neighbors in the area said that after that situation happened, they recall seeing unmarked black cars with guys in suits hovering the area. Y'all know what that's about. But anyway, they pretty much came out and told us video of aliens spotted in Vegas is totally authentic, right? Expert says you can't deny it. Yo, it's a lot going on right now. I really don't understand why people still even got the term conspiracy theorists in your head. Because they're coming out and telling you video of aliens spotted in Vegas is totally authentic. Expert says you can't deny it. All right, but that's another situation that went over everybody's head. Even the situation with the alien or the extraterrestrial that was spotted, what was it, in Florida at that mall or whatever? I don't really remember. Everything is happening back to back. That's the thing. That's how they get off, right? They put the real stuff out there, but everything is happening so back to back. You don't have time to really stick and be like, oh, well, this happened. No, it's moving. It's moving. Everything is moving. You just got to keep up with the time. But they are putting it in your face. Pause. Oh, here you go. Right here. Look at what they're telling you, bro. Look. This is what they're telling you. Hold on. Look at this. Hold on, y'all. My fault. Let the ad play. But pretty much, where's the headline? Here's the headline. Aliens might. Don't. Hold on. Here's the headline. Aliens might be living amongst us disguised as humans or in a base inside the moon, according to new Harvard study. First of all, we've been knew that, right? The only people that didn't know that is the people that don't want to know that. The only people that don't know that is the people that sit there and call you a conspiracy theory or theorist without having any type of evidence. People will call you a conspiracy theorist without having evidence, but want evidence from you for what you saying to them, which is crazy. It's backwards. You call me a conspiracy theorist with no evidence or whatever the case may be, right? But you want me to explain to you evidence of why I feel how I feel. And when I do, you still say what? You a conspiracy theorist. You see what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, like I said, it says aliens might be. Pay attention, because y'all know they're not just going to wholeheartedly tell us, but they're going to put it out there. Because there's no such thing as might. It's either they are or they aren't. But the fact that this is even a topic let us know that, yeah, yeah, it's possible and it's true and it is happening. Aliens might be living amongst us disguised as humans on a base inside the moon, according to new Harvard study. Now, I might be one of the smartest people ever because guess what? I didn't have to go to Harvard to study to find out this information, right? And not just me, a couple of people, right? Because most of us already knew this. We already knew this. We didn't have to go to Harvard. We didn't have to have some study tell us. No, we knew this already. But anyway, let's see what they're talking about. All right, are extraterrestrials already living on Earth disguised as humans or residing in an underground base on the moon? Now, first of all, underground base on the moon? So you meaning to tell me that they're trying to tell us pretty much that they have underground whatever on the moon? But the crazy part about that is now when you think about it, why would you need an underground anything on the moon if nobody's on the moon anyway? That's kind of strange, right? Why would you need an underground anything on the moon if the moon is the moon? Who else is on the moon? Why would you need to? Anyway, and also keep in mind for the people that's wondering, well, how was any of this possible? You know, all of this is coming after them people, CERN, CERN, right? CERN is the same people. Y'all remember when they keep telling you that they're blasting into the sky and they opening up portals? Do y'all remember when they told us that? That's what I'm saying. They're literally telling us all this stuff in our face. They said they're going to blast into the sky. They're going to open up a portal. Why? Right? Why are you opening up anything? You see what I'm saying? Why are you opening it? Why? They never gave us a reason. It's just, yeah, we're gonna we're gonna open up a portal up in the sky, and I'm gonna show that after. But anyway, the ideas might sound like science fiction, but cryptoterrestrials are being seriously discussed by Harvard academics in a new paper. Four unconventional explanations for UAP sightings in their not yet peer-reviewed study. Their first theory is the existence of human cryptoterrestrials, which means shapeshifters, but destroyed long ago but continue to exist in remnant form. Now, all right, for the people in the back, right, let's do this the right way. Let's go to the definition of remnant, right? Hold on, my fault, y'all. All right, here we go. Yeah, CeeLo Green, you actually right. Like me, I don't really like to talk about the Bible and stuff here because of people's beliefs, but you know, for the ones that know, y'all know what's going on. Y'all know about the New Testament. Know that it was it's just a lot to it. But like I said, I don't really get into religion because I don't like to play on anybody's beliefs. But you know, if you know, you know. Now, a usually small part, member or trace remaining, a small surviving group often used in plural, an unsold or unused end of piece goods. All right. Let's see. I get a better. I can get a better what's name for you. Brittany Griner is blood. Oh, so roll with you, man. Shout out to you. They do look alike. That's the crazy part. A small piece or amount of something that is left from a larger original piece or amount, right? All right. Now, where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Here you go. Can I? There we go. Now, listen to what they're now. This is everything they're saying. These Harvard students are saying now. This is stuff that was been said once again. But the problem is, everybody was calling people conspiracy theorists for it, right? Here's what they said: hold on, my fault. Technologically advanced ancient human civilization that was largely destroyed long ago, but continued to exist in remnant form. Now, you know why they got pieces of rocks and stuff? Do you know anything about petrified trees, petrified stones, right? These are the remnants that was been here because of whatever it was that wiped these ancient civilizations out. These mountains that you see, these trees that you see, these things that they call a natural part of the earth, they're natural, all right, but they're believed to be petrified remnant form of ancient civilization. If they are here, then they are not destroyed. That's a fact. But y'all gotta remember, right? Everything is made up of energy. Energy can't be created nor destroyed, right? Us as humans, we are created by energy. We can't be created or destroyed. This body card is just a physical, but there's a spiritual realm that can't be destroyed, right? But anyway, Hillbilly, what's up, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up. So what it says here. All right, it says second, they put, my fault, like I said, I'm trying to read through the phone. Second, they put for the idea of hominid or theropod cryptoterrestrials, which would be from a non-human civilization which evolved to live underground. What does that sound like to you? That sounds like Hollow Earth, right? That's exactly what that sounds like. That sounds like things that live underground. That sounds like things we already know because we already know that there are things that are kept from us underground. That they're being hidden by who? The government. Now keep in mind, this is not no other blogger saying this. This ain't no just regular person saying this. This is from the New York Post. This is like a thing. This is them telling you. And perhaps descended from apes or unknown intelligent dinosaurs. Now, don't worry. I know for the people that's here for the love enchanting stuff, like I said, we're going to get to that. I just like to get a few real stuff out there before we get into all the little media entertainment bull crap. You know, I get it. But it's a few real things that we need to address sometimes, right? This is definitely one of them. Because they're pretty much telling you everything in your face. But you know what people are still going to do? Oh, no, you're a conspiracy theorist. No, it's not. No. All right, well, here you go. Right? It says third, former extraterrestrial or tempestrial, my fault. Crypto-terrestrials could come from other planets or form the future. Listen to what they're telling y'all, right? Third, former extraterrestrial or extraterrestrial crypto-terrestrials could come from other planets or from the future and are concealing themselves in places like the moon. Now, if y'all know anything about the moon, they say the moon is one big energy center. You see that as just one big ball of light, but no, that's where a lot of life form is. And once again, this is stuff that been known, but once again, people said it was conspiracy theory. But anyway, we almost over with this. Now keep in mind too, time travel. They're telling you, see, they breaking more than just look. They're telling you that these things, hold on, look, they come from the future. They could come from other planets or from the future and are concealing themselves in places like the moon. So that tells us that these same beings could time travel. Right? Keep in mind, this is coming from New York Post. And finally, magical crypto-terrestrials would be similar to fairies, elves, nymphs, entities which are less like homegrown aliens and more like earth-bound angels. So once again, when you hear about your fairies, your elves, your nymphs, and things you see in the movies, guess what? They come from something. They're not just nobody just came up, with good narratives for movies with elves and fairies. No, these are characters that actually come from things. These are characters that actually derive from places. These are characters that come from actual things that they know about, we just don't know about. Fairies, elves, nymphs, these are real characters. And Chris, please, Chris, shout out to Chris Harris. I see I see them with the whole fart stuff. I'm just not trying to entertain it because let's be real. Like you said, a fart is an energy, man. It's a gas. Why y'all playing on here tonight? What's wrong with you? When you pass gas, what are you doing? Anyway.
You do not see a room full of shiny weapons. You do not see 4 alien night crawlers. You will cherish and love each other for the rest of your lives.
See, and this is the problem right here. So he says, people will believe anything but Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. That's the problem right there. You know why? Because one thing doesn't have to do with the other. And you want to be closed-minded so bad, and that's a problem. This is why people are not really tapped in with anything that's really going on. Them people did a good job at stripping us of everything we had, all our powers and everything, and gave us something to believe in. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. Our Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, and your beliefs have nothing to do with what we're talking about here. We're telling you right now that they're telling you that extraterrestrials, aliens, and other life forms actually do exist and might be in the form of a human and be able to shapeshift, which means, right? Which means they're telling you that right now you could be on the train and you don't know if you're sitting next to an alien or not. You see what I'm saying? You don't know if you're sitting next to a human or not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's deeper than just, your Lord Savior. Yes, I'm not saying, listen, for anybody in y'all beliefs, I'm not here to bash anybody in their beliefs. What I'm trying to say is you got to be aware of the things they're trying to tell you. Perfect example, that lady that was on a plane. When she said that back there is not human, and everybody laughed at her. Now look, the joke's on you. The joke's on you. Because now, guess what? 9 times out of 10, she really didn't see a human. It was really an extraterrestrial too. You just never know, is what I'm trying to tell you. So before you call people crazy, or before you say, oh, no, you're just a conspiracy theorist, understand that these people are telling you. They're telling you. This is the New York Post. This ain't me. This ain't no other conspiracy theorist. This is from the New York Post. They're telling you. They're telling you. Let's see what it says, matter of fact. Look. Nah, don't listen. No, don't try to listen. Don't try to take the comment back. Don't retract that comment. Keep it. I'm gonna lay off the drugs. Crazy part is I don't even do drugs. But keep that comment. That's the problem though. Right? When it's actual stuff that y'all need to be paying attention to, and when people are trying to break it down, because any other time you say, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, where's your evidence? This is the evidence right here, but guess what? You don't want to hear it now, right? Because it go against whatever you believe is normal. That's the problem. It goes against everything that you believe is normal. Just 5 years ago, if they would have told you aliens exist, if I would have told you aliens existed, you would have looked at me like I was crazy. You would have said that same comment, lay off the drugs, right? But what do you tell your own government? Look, it's on Microsoft. What do you tell them? That's telling you. Microsoft start. Look, New York Post. Look, a Harvard study. Look what he's telling you. The first line. Aliens might be living amongst us. Right? They're telling you that. And you don't want to know that? That's not creepy to you? When all these kids go missing a year, when hundreds of thousands of kids go missing a year, when all them kids go missing at the border, you don't care to know that it might be other entities on this earth taking these kids? Your kid could possibly be next, or you could possibly be next. When you hear about all these killings that's happening in the hood, right? Chicago, just listen, just this past weekend, it was 33 shootings, bro. 33 shootings. And y'all still thinking it's just regular people doing stuff like that. When they got things like mercenaries out there that kill people in the hood and we never know about it. We think it's the op killing the op, and and most of the times, it's not the ops doing that. There's mercenaries. Now look, let's get deep into that a little bit. But once again, before we get off this, right? Bro is not saying aliens in the hood. That's the problem. I didn't say aliens in the hood. I said mercenaries. You probably don't know what mercenaries are. That's the problem. You see, don't act like, let me tell you, don't act like you joking on me. I live good. You like, see, and matter of fact, I'm not even going, I don't want to get into that because that's ignorant. But just know that you calling me cooked, and 9 times out of 10, I live very better than you. And that's not what it's about. But what I'm trying to tell you is you got to be aware. For somebody that's cooked, you need, anyway. All right. Let me show you something, right? Look, for y'all that think, right? Yeah, bro, you missing a few screws. Crazy. Now, let me tell you, everything that I'm telling you, everything that I just said, I'm about to show you that it's real. This is not me telling you this stuff. This is not me. Anything, so, right? You say I'm missing a few screws, right? Hypothetically speaking, let's say I'm missing a few screws. Now, me missing a few screws because of anything you just heard me just tell you, I just proved everything that I just told you, right? Now look, I just told you that aliens might be living amongst us because your own government just told you that the aliens might be living amongst us, right? Now I told you about mercenaries. Now let's talk about mercenaries. These are things that I guess people aren't aware of. So let's here you go. No, before we get into that. All right. Like, I don't, and you know what's funny, right? If you was in New York, if you was anywhere in New York when it was around the pandemic time, right? And Remember when they called themselves, it was riots everywhere. They all over the news, they said people was rioting all over New York. And you know what was really going down? It was people disguised as black people that was dressed up, and it was really white people, but dressed up, and they was sitting there going to the hoods and destroying the small stores. The people had the camera like, yo, no, what are y'all doing? No, we don't want this. And there was nobody from the hood. And guess what? The people also had videos of people dropping off bricks on the corners of these blocks so people could purposely destroy these homes. What you gonna think? You gonna say that's a conspiracy theory too? I got screws missing because of that too. Y'all just gotta pay attention, bro. But here, let me show you the Mercenaries, right? So pretty much. Oh, look! Before I even typed anything, look at this. Look at this. Before I typed anything, I didn't even get it all out. I put Mercer, and they was about to finish it. Right? All right. Mercenary groups in the hood. Now, I don't know why not too many people know about this. He said, so where are you going with all this? Give me a second. I'm trying to break everything down because the screws that I have missing, I want to make sure I tie up all loose ends. He said, that's your history search. Yo, I just peeped that too. My fault. I was just about to say that because I just looked at this. My fault, y'all. I take that back. I was just about to say it. But look, so now look. Inside the, see, I don't want to watch this one. It's 30 minutes. Hold on. Yeah, I know, my fault. I know, relax. I was about to say it. Relax. Yo, look, yo, it's funny because they can't wait. They can't wait. He couldn't wait. He said, no, that's what you, look. All right, hold on. Let me find one for you. Hold on. Now, look, listen to what this says. The mercenary boom, how private military contractors are redefining modern warfare. Look, inside the private military war machine. Hold on, give me a second. I want to find one that's not too draining out because I don't want YouTube to strike this video. Hold on. Private armies, how mercenaries fight today's wars. Give me a second. Here's a good one. All right. Superpower for hire. Rise of the private military. This is 9 years ago too, by the way. Let me find a good, what's the name? Show facts. Give me a second. I'm gonna show facts. I just want to get a video that's straight to the point and is not drained out because of YouTube would strike the video. But give me a second. I got you. Like I said, let me tell you, this is stuff I look up all the time on the daily. So trust me, I know it's here. Look, people are hiring private police squads in Detroit. This is a real thing. Let me see. But I want to look for the contract hitman. There's a Vice News did a whole documentary on it. I'm gonna find it. Give me a second. And even if I don't find that one, I'm gonna find one. Give me a second. How to make $250,000 a year as a mercenary. You just talking. I know. Give me a second, man. Give me a second. See, what's up? See the sniper. Appreciate you for pulling up. Bro, Vice is the most uncredited new. Oh my lord! Now Vice is the most uncredited. Yo, bro. All right. So listen, here we gonna type in anyone. Mercenary groups, contract killing. Let's see if that pull up. Contracts in the hood. Let's see.
Imagine this. A squad of mercenaries from a murky private security world marches on a nation's capital. They barely meet a whisper.
No, I don't want one that's talking. I want the one that's talking about the hoods. Just so I can show you. So when you see a lot of these guys, you see these guys dropping like flies, and y'all hear Tell us why you trying to explain them, show facts. A lot of it just hear you talking, but don't know your first opinion. What you mean you don't know my first opinion? My first opinion you said was cap. My first opinion ain't even opinion, it's fact. It's telling you that there's mercenaries in the hood. That's just like, but hold on, I'm trying to find something so I can show you. It ain't my opinion, brother. Oh.
Hitmen are real. People being paid for violence is absolutely real. It does happen.
I want to go to her funeral and spit in the gas. So you want to see her dead? Is that what you said?
Nah, that's not the one. That's not the one. Hold on. Let me find me. Now you got me over here doing my due diligence. Mercenary contract killings. And another thing, what a lot of people understand, a lot of these contract hitmen are from the military, right? They was already military trained. They either dropped out of the military for whatever reason, and they became part of a private, right? A private sector in the military, like the black, was it the Black SEALs? Pretty much, they're like a private company that carry out hits. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Blackwater, that's their name. Blackwater.
You talk to an Israeli, they'll tell you it's to make sure that nothing ever happens again like that.
Well, they won't say it's because of remembrance. They'll say it's in prevention.
And if you want to call them one of the greatest intelligence organizations alive, I wouldn't disagree with you, but let's also talk about their tactics. Torture is one of their tactics.
Yeah.
Assassination is one of their tactics. Vengeance is one of their tactics.
Yes.
Coercion is one of their tactics.
Right.
These are words that make us cringe.
Yeah.
We put people in jail for doing these things. We claim that our government is corrupt.
You said I'm trying to figure out what you mean how I got to this subject because we was talking about the aliens. Remember you was saying, well, not you, but what happened is we was talking about everything as a whole. So when I was talking about the aliens, I was saying there's a lot of things that's going on in the hood, and I included mercenaries. I said that there's mercenaries that go around in our hoods and kill other gang members and kill people, period, and we think it's the ops when it's really not. But they're carrying out and they're fueling these wars that's happening, and it keeps the gun violence going and going and going. When you hear that a random person that got their head shot off, you like, yo, how? He was like one of the slickest dudes. How did that happen? You thinking it was an op the whole time it was a mercenary. But hold on, I wanna find a video, man. Damn. Now, for y'all that don't know, Blackwater, that's like a private organization who carry out, like, for hire. I can't say the word, but for hire. They're known for that. And they're not the only ones. There's a lot of corporations like that work underneath the government. They take people out. Like, this is a no thing. I don't understand why people are acting like this ain't a no thing. Look, private armies. First of all, for y'all, if you have any doubt about anything, they're telling you right here, there's private armies. There's a lot of private armies. What are you doing with private armies? What's the word I'm looking for? What's the intent of it? See, CBG, you new here. That's a problem. You new here. We don't just talk about what you see in the title, bro. This is everything. We gonna get to that. Of course, we're gonna get to Love Enchanted, but that stuff is just media stuff, bro. Like, that is cool to talk about, yeah, but it's real stuff going on. That's what we like to get out first before we start talking about all this media stuff that really don't matter. The whole point of the whole conversation was just to sit there and let y'all know that there's real stuff going on. The government is sitting there putting things in your face now. They're no longer hiding it. They're not hiding it no more. Remember back in the days, they used to hide, oh, aliens don't exist, and no, you're wrong, don't believe that. No, they saying, yeah, it's true, here. Now what y'all gonna do with it? That's what they telling y'all. Now what you gonna do? Bro, majority of those killings in hoods are for sure criminals killing other criminals. I'm not saying it. Listen, I'm not saying it isn't. What I am saying is I'm just trying to let you know that it's true that there's mercenaries out there that's killing. You making it seem like you don't even care about it. That's the thing. Right? That's a problem to me. The fact that there's mercenaries out there that's killing people just because to fuel gun violence in the hood, that's crazy to me. Then the other question is why? To put Young Thug and Enchanting in your topic, culture. See, once again, all right, anyway, I see what you're doing. We're not going to go there. Anyway, y'all, so look, here's the thing, man. Just know that they're coming out, they're telling you, right? They're letting you know the things that's going on. They putting it out there. At this point, you don't got to sit there and wonder no more. They're letting you know. And it's crazy. It's a perfect example. Just like Fauci. Fauci just came out and told y'all, yeah, we lied. He came out of nowhere and said, yo, we lied. You would think that that would have enough impact to have people like, wait, what's going on right now? No. He came out, said he lied, and that's that, and it just went right under the rug. You got people that lost their jobs. You got people that was in college that dropped out because they didn't want to take that stuff. And the next thing you know, now they don't have no way of nothing no more. A lot of people was affected. It was a crime on humanity. They was forced to take something they didn't want to take, and now look. You see what I'm saying? Now they're coming back and telling you, yeah, well, I'm sorry. Well, the thing that we made y'all take, yes, we know that it's taking y'all lives. And y'all know what I mean by I said that. I just can't say, certain things on it. But they coming out and telling you, yeah, we made y'all take this X, Y, and Z, and now y'all took it, and now y'all in jeopardy of losing y'all lives. Simple. See, look, successful hustler. Bro, I'm from Baltimore, and about 10 to 12 years ago, there was a group of guys going around and unaliving random people. The whole time they wound up disappearing until years later we found out they were paid. Look, see? Hey, what's his name? Where he at? CBG. There you go. There you go. There you go. And then let's rewind, right? Forget the mercenaries right now. What about the corrupt police that's been out there taking lives and doing hits on whether it was drug dealers, whether it was stick up kids? This is a thing that's been happening, right? Y'all know about the California. What was that precinct in California known for being corrupt? Putting hits out on people. Come on, man. Yeah, I know it's real. Like I said, just see, you're not going to get but so much on YouTube. You got to look up very specific certain things on YouTube. Go on TikTok. Go on Twitter, where things is not too censored. Go in there and type in these type of keywords, and you see what you find. But there was a series on here. I wish I could find it, man. For hire, for hire to kill. They will perish because of their own ignorance. Facts. Simple. Oh, American mercenaries hired by UAE to kill Yemen. Like I said, this is a thing. I want the one that they was talking about in the hood. There's another one where they was talking about in Chicago too. Damn. I'm gonna find it. Don't worry, I'm gonna find it. But in the meantime, we're gonna get to the rest of the stuff. We spent enough time on this. But like I said, for y'all that's out there, y'all know what's going on, or you want to know what's going on, it is what it is, man. For the ones that don't, hey, it's on you. Mercenaries. Mercenary groups in Chicago. Let's see if something come up. Yeah. Oh, here we go. All right, so shout out to Rashad Jamal. Free him. I don't know. Some of y'all may agree with him or whatever. Don't be fooled by what you see on the media. Anyway, listen.
Elites was sending out mercenary groups forever to kill y'all, the public.
Listen. Now listen. Listen. Don't take it from me. Listen to somebody else that have information on things like this as well. And keep in mind, he's from Chicago.
A lot of y'all never heard of mercenary groups. And what goes on in this country is the elites was sending out mercenary groups first to kill y'all. And now we got mercenary groups snatching their ass up. See what I'm saying? So the elites was sending out mercenary groups forever to kill y'all, the public. So the mercenary groups would ride around. They would dress up like local gangbangers, right? And their job would be to go start gang wars. So their job would be literally to just ride around and kill people. Murder for hire is the second biggest profession in the world, and y'all don't even know about it. A lot of your ex-Navy SEALs, your ex-Marines, how you think they keep making money after the war?
Yeah.
And they be fucked up in the head from being trained to kill. And they need to feed that urge. Murder for hires, nigga. This shit is a huge trade that's never talked about in this country or in the planet at all, nigga.
Yeah, don't take it from me.
Why do they be so many headshots? Them be ex-Marines. These are mercenary groups. Ex-Navy SEALs. They riding around killing motherfuckers dressed up, disguised with masks on, looking like everyday gangbangers. Got the real gangbangers at war with each other. Because they
Hey, look. Right? Look. All right.
They didn't kill these niggas.
Yeah, the police been doing that, and that's a fact. And I got information on that too, but it's just certain things you can't say on here. But yeah, that's a known fact. That's a known fact. And if you have,
when they killed the DDs first, shot at the DDs, you thought the GDs did that. When they shot at the GDs, then they went and killed some more GDs, and then the GDs thought the BDs did that, and they went and killed some BDs. So you got GDs killing BDs on top of mercenary groups killing GDs and BDs, and not just them. This is all over the planet with gangs on every ghettos all over the planet. Nigga, they call mercenary groups. They are paid government hitmen that ride around, and this is what they do. This is what they do. Like when I ride around, y'all not be on point. I don't be worried about no niggas in no street. I don't even be worried about no FBI, no CIA. I ain't worried about nobody, but I be on point for the mercenary groups.
yeah, not just Chicago. This is what I'm trying to say. The only reason why I use Chicago, because I always use Chicago, because it's one of the biggest places that people could sit there and relate to, because they hear about a lot of the what's names going on, a lot of the killings that's going on. But this is all over the ghettos. This is a known fact. This is why I don't understand why people don't keep thinking that this don't exist. This is a known fact. It happens. It's been happening.
The people that like regular people that are actually hired hitmen, professional hitmen, and hit women. This is a fact, boy.
Yeah, let me tell y'all one thing. When I used to work in Tribeca, right? I used to work in Tribeca doing construction in the city. Yo, if you would see, it was for y'all that's familiar with New York, it was on 108 and Leonard, right? That if you know anything, is by One Police Plaza, the federal building. That's where all the feds are. You see them all there, right? Now, if you know anything about them feds, if you don't know that they are the feds, you would never know. You would never know, right? Yo, there's a guy we used to see every single day. Let me tell you, if he didn't have his badge on his side the way he did, and if he didn't have his gun out the way he did, you would never know that this man was a detective. I kid you not. As a matter of fact, right? I got arrested in 2012, 2011 or 2012, right? The same guy that arrested me in 2011, he must have got a promotion. So I seen him. He didn't recognize my face, but me, I'm good with faces. I'm a little, off with names, but faces, I never forget a face. So I seen him. I'm like, yo, what you doing up here? I thought he was off. He's like, oh, well, he started stuttering. I'm like, what the fuck you stuttering for? He like, I work in that building over there. He didn't want to say it. I'm like, what, the Fed building? He like, yeah. I was like, oh, you FBI now? He like, yeah, man. Yeah, and if you see him, you would never know. You would never know. Just think about when you go to the subway. For y'all that's familiar with New York, go down there in the subway. When you jump that turnstile and them guys that you thought wasn't nobody, you thought they was just sitting there having fun with each other until they come up behind you and put your hands in cuffs? Yeah. Come on, man. We got to stop acting like these things don't exist. And the problem is the more we act like it don't exist, the more it's going to keep happening, the more they get away with it. Because some people just don't care. Now, I understand you may not care, but what about your son? Right? What about your son? What about your daughter? Right? What about your nephew? What about your cousin? Right? Them mercenary groups that run around and they take people's lives just because to further these gang violences or whatever that's going on. What if your cousin, what if your nephew, your son, your daughter, or whatever becomes a casualty to that? Come on. Now, people say all the time, oh, yes, you know this information, but what can it do for you? I hate when people say that. That's just crazy. That means you're telling me that you don't care to be enlightened. You don't care to be aware. So you know what that tells me? That tells me you're just existing. You're just here. You don't care. You don't care. You're just here. You're wasting space. Because of course, no, I can't sit here and be the next Martin Luther King or Malcolm X. But as long as I could bring awareness to situations that could possibly help somebody else be aware and they do whatever they do with that information, then I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Hopefully it could save a life. But it's real stuff going on. That's the whole point of me telling y'all this. And all this came from me telling y'all that the government is telling you. How you mad at me? Because I'm telling y'all that the government is sitting here telling you that these stuff do exist. Don't get mad at me. Go be mad at the government. They telling y'all the stuff that they lied to y'all and told y'all don't exist now exists. Remember when they told y'all that aliens don't exist? Now look. Right? They even told us zombies. Look, let me show y'all something. Let's go to the official CDC website. Look. CDC, right? CDC. Right, let me show you something. Right? This is the official CDC website, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Watch this. Where's the search? Where's the search? Let me show you something. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show you something real quick. How you search for anything on here? I just had it earlier. All right, forget that. We're going to use Google. It's still going to come up the same way. So look, CDC, zombie apocalypse. Look. Now look, USA Today, zombie apocalypse. Now mind you, this happened in 2021 when they told y'all what to do and useful advice for any emergency. Zombie talk and preparedness. Barely could use a PC. Is you crazy? But you know about these conspiracies. My. Yeah, remember when your parents used to say, my. Now I know why they used to say that. Because sometimes you don't even got no words for how ignorant people are. You just say, my. Lord have mercy. My. God damn, boy. Yo, y'all would go against anything, bro. Sheesh. All right, so look, CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Preparedness 101 on a zombie pandemic. What? Look, this is them telling you, has a fun new way, ain't nothing fun or new about a damn, what y'all telling me about a damn zombie pandemic. Ain't nothing fun and new about that. But look, the importance of emergency preparedness. Our new graphic novel, Preparedness 101 Zombie Pandemic, demonstrates the importance of being prepared in an entertaining way that people of all ages would enjoy. They're trying to make it like cool. Ain't nothing cool about a zombie apocalypse and zombie preparedness. What y'all mean about that? Right? This is what y'all gotta start asking questions. What you mean by that? Man, listen. Anyway, let me guess. It'll be better if I start talking about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and beer, right? Come on, man. At home on his PC, cracked the code. My. You in Google. All right, so not like we could prevent it. Yeah, and listen, that's the problem. It's like we in between a rock and a hard place, because of course, it's not much we can do, to be honest with you. But like I said, to be at least aware, right? I'm not sitting here I'm not even telling you to believe me. Y'all tell y'all that all the time. I'm not telling you to believe me. I don't want you to believe me. I'm bringing awareness in hopes that you do your own research and your own due diligence and you come to your own conclusions. Just stop believing what these people tell y'all. That's my thing. You see how much people is in these comments right here, right now? Everything I say, look, you got things like, oh, you in Google cracked the code. Look, let's see what else. My dog at home on his PC cracked the code. Call the CIA. Let's see what else. Because I know y'all want attention, so let's give y'all a little bit of attention. Bro, you're coming off like you believe everything that has a title. Bro, even Google is privately owned and money can purchase spots on search results. Now, you see everything he just said, right? Mondo Nuts, which your name is crazy. But anyway, everything you just said, right? You would say that to me, but you wouldn't say that to the same people that's giving you the same information off those same platforms, right? When they told you to go sit there and take them shots, guess what? You did it. That's what you did. You did it. You didn't question them. When they told you to wear those masks, you did it. You didn't question them. Now look, right? You did it, right? You even lost your job because you didn't want to take that shot, right? But watch this. Look. Look. Now, for the ones that say, oh, it's Google. Google could be paid. Google could be this. Look, right? Look what he told you. This is what he says. Guidelines caused millions to suffer. Now, Fauci admits there was no science behind it. Let me tell you, see, that's the problem. I have to Google things, right? Because guess what? If I tell you from my own, that's how backwards y'all are. Because one minute you'll ask me, and if I tell you off of my understanding, you'll say, "Where's your proof?" Just like y'all did a few minutes ago about the mercenaries. Then when I show you proof, now it's, oh, Google. You get it from Google. Where do you get your information from? When they told you to do the 6 feet and wear the mask, where did you get that from? Where did you get that information from? I bet you the same place I just got this from, right? The same guy that told you to wear masks, the same guy that told you to get that shot, right? Look what he's telling you now. So it's not me. This ain't me. Go look it up yourself. Oh, matter of fact, maybe you want to see him. Okay, hold on. Maybe you want to see him.
Dr. Anthony Fauci testifying in a House hearing that the Wu
I for sure don't get my info from CNN. See this? Now y'all trying to pull. Now y'all trying to pull. Y'all just trying to pull tricks tonight. God damn. Y'all trying to pull tricks. Explain COVID. I don't want to explain it. Do your research. That's a problem. Do your research. Don't ask me to explain it. Because you're not going to believe me anyway. You're not going to believe me. That's why you're doing what you're doing. Do your own research. But all I'm telling you is, just a couple years ago, you didn't have a job because you refused to take something that they're now telling you caused millions to suffer and admit that there was no science behind it. That's what I'm telling you. Don't take it from me. Don't ask me. Don't tell me that I'm telling you anything. That's what they're saying. That's not where I'm getting my All right. You know what? My fault, y'all. For the ones that said my fault. All right. Ooh, you been around for a minute. What's up, bro? I appreciate you. You must be one of the ones that was around for a minute. Bro, listen, half of the time. Hey, D'Angelo, that's a fact. But I'm pretty sure they don't even know about books like that, because if they did, they would not be sitting here going back and forth with me, because everything is already in there. Everything's already in there. But then you know what they're gonna say? Oh, you getting your your information from a book now? About a horse? That's what they're gonna say. You get information from a book about a horse? Come on, man. Y'all look crazy. But anyway, I gave y'all enough attention tonight, man. We hear you reading aloud. We know you're not too bright. You're crazy. You're crazy. I was reading through a phone, bucko. And for a person that's not too bright, I think I'm doing pretty good. I think for a person that's not too bright, I'm doing pretty good. You want a house tour, bro? You know? See, but you know what? That's my fault. I'm bugging. Anyway, shout out to y'all. Now let's get into the enchanting stuff. Let's continue from last night. All right, so damn, you know what's crazy? Because most of the females that was in here last night, I don't even think they're still in here tonight. And shout out to them, because they was holding it down last night. They I ain't with them aliens. He said, I ain't with them aliens. I ain't with them neither. Your government is telling you that they exist. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Yeah, Jay Viz, my fault, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's just me getting out of character. I know better. That's the crazy part. I know better than that. But all I'm saying is, y'all, for the ones that's really out there, like all jokes aside, you know, I'm sitting here going back and forth. We playing and all that, or at least I am. All jokes aside, there's real stuff going on, and that's how we really got into all this. We was talking about what we was talking about earlier, but all jokes aside, it's real stuff going on, bro. Like, I really don't even care to be like talking about the rap news and stuff, because we're really on the brink of a whole war and all that. You got Russia and them, they just claimed us as an enemy for the first time ever. Then a day or two right after that, bro, they're talking about they're moving nuclear submarines closer and closer to the United States. It's real stuff going on, y'all. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Y'all please And hey, not only that, look, I'm glad you just brought that up, Siobhan. For y'all that don't know, and this is real news, Dubai, they just, oh, hold on, my phone. God damn. Computer going cut off. For y'all that don't know, Dubai have just set the currency for trading their oil. They're no longer trading with the US dollar. They're doing everything but the US dollar. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on, y'all. Like, never mind the ignorance, never mind the foolishness. It's real stuff going on. That's all I'm saying. I know we play around a lot. I know people be want to hear about this little rap stuff that's going on, but that's really not important. I do this because, you know, it's fun to talk about stuff that's whatever in the entertainment industry, but it's real stuff that's going on, y'all. It's real stuff that's going on. And you would hate to not be in the know. You would hate to not be in the know. Right? It's a lot of stuff that don't matter. So look, right? Let's get into the Enchanting. I'm kind of, the Enchanting stuff, I'm really not even, I don't got the same drive like I had yesterday about it. It's a lot that came out about it though. Yesterday we was on a roll. Damn, whatever. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's a lot going on. So now the boyfriend, right, or what? The ex-manager, ex-boyfriend. What he's saying now is he's trying to say that he did give her a pill, but he was told by the mother to give her a pill. Now, if y'all remember yesterday, right, we were saying that the way he was looking when he was sitting there and acting like he was having that panic attack, the way he was looking, it looked like he was guilty of something. It wasn't looking like he was sad or he found her. No, he was looking like he was guilty of something, and maybe he did it by accident, or maybe it wasn't an accident. Whatever it was, at the end of the day, it looked like it was something that he did, and he know that he messed up behind it. You see what I'm saying? Watch this. Where's that video? I actually got the video. We're gonna watch it one more time. Where it go? There you go. Check your boy out. Check your boy out. Now keep in mind, y'all, that she's supposed to be on this side on life support. He went live. We're gonna get into why he claims he went live as well, but for the ones that didn't see it, there you go. All right. So now, right? Let's get into. He just put out a live, but he erased it from his Instagram for whatever reason. I don't know why. But where's that video? Shout out to Hood Educator as well. A good dude too.
Reputations are earned. They're
Now, so pretty much what he's saying is he did give her the pill, but it wasn't on account of him. He only gave her the pill because of how she was feeling due to having withdrawals, and he was instructed to do so by her mother. Hold on.
What I want everybody to do on this hoe, that's everybody that's on this page, I want y'all to go back to the post that I posted before this. Before I went live, look at my last post.
And he erased the post for whatever reason.
Back over here. I'm just briefly go through the shit quick because I was gonna wait until after the funeral to speak the truth on what the hell happened and what's going on with Channing and give her the pills. First I want to show y'all in the message was being explained to me is to give her the pills. Now the message y'all are saying, y'all keep saying I said I gave her the pills. Now I don't know where y'all see that I'm saying that at. I keep telling y'all the family told me to give her the pills.
Now, first of all, he got it misconstrued, right? He gonna say, I don't know where y'all seen it at, that I gave her the pills. But then he turn around and say, her family told me to give her the pills. So at the end of the day, whether the family told you to give it to her or not, you still gave it to her. Something wrong with it. Whether the family told you to give it to her or not, you still was the one that gave it to her. So I'm sorry to say, when things start hitting the fan, and them investigations come and they hear that she was given a pill that she OD'd from, y'all know the rest. But anyway, let's see what...
This is y'all saying. Y'all keep saying I said I gave her the pills.
You did. But you was instructed to give it to her, but nonetheless, you gave it to her.
No, I don't know where y'all see that I'm saying that at. I keep telling y'all, the family told me to give her the pills.
So, real quick, y'all, he's not denying that he didn't give her the pill. He's saying he did, but the family told him to give it to her. Crazy.
The family told me to give her the pills. Look at the message. If you see the message, I say.
Hey Jay, if you willing to pull up whenever, I'll definitely throw you the wrench and you could just handle it, because I don't be having time. Usually I keep people in there, you know, it is what it is. When they get annoying, then we get them out, but I'm really not bothered by it. It is what it is. It's ignorance. But I got you. Let me see.
It's a bag of that shit left.
By the way, for y'all that did my fault, y'all probably like, why he keep stopping and look. Listen to what he said.
Y'all see that I'm saying that at. I keep telling y'all, the family told me to give her the pills. The family told me to give her the pills. Look at the message. If you see the message, I say, it's a bag of that shit left. It's a bag of it left. She hasn't taken pills since Saturday when this is when she was coherent and doing what she wanted to do. She already took that shit Saturday on her own.
So now he's saying she took something on her own, right, on Saturday. Pay attention. Something else he's going to say.
Sunday, she didn't take shit. When you see the message and they told me what to do, I didn't do it. I still got them all. I still got the same bag that y'all see I said I had. I still got it over here. I didn't give it to her.
So he's contradicting. One minute he says he didn't give it to her. The family told him to give it to her. He did because they told him. Then he's saying he didn't.
Now my whole problem with the mother is this that I didn't like. When she died, I called the 911 first. Boom. After I got off the phone with the paramedics and they got to my apartment, because I don't know where y'all think this happened at, but she's been at my house for the last 7 days.
Now, once again, it's crazy because What was the reason of her? He says the reason for her being at his house was so she could be clean. But something doesn't make sense to me because the way he was talking about her in that interview that he did just a year ago, and then for her to go to his house to get clean, I don't know. Something just doesn't make sense there. I don't know what that's about. But anyway.
When the paramedics got here and they started working on her, I called her mother immediately. That's what you see.
Now that's the thing. Nobody really knows what transpired. At the end of the day, we only got what he say from it. We can only get his side of the story because it was just them two. But I just still find it weird. Because he's the same one that says, oh, we was getting so close to each other, we was loving each other, whatever. But when he shows the messages, none of them are from June. What were we talking about yesterday? June 13th, June 12th. Look at the messages. My fault, y'all. We're going to get back to the video. But look at the messages that he said that he had with her. Hold on. Where's it at? Hold on. Damn, where's the messages I just had on? Oh, over here. Look at these messages. Look at the dates. This date is June 2nd, June 2nd, June 2nd. And for some reason he chose to put, I don't know why he chose to put this out. I feel personally, this was like wanting to fit the narrative, right? Threw up all my stomach lining, like he knew what to put out there. Because why would you put something like that? Anyway, maybe that's just me just reaching, but it just don't make sense. So June 4th, the latest is June 4th, right? Now, this is another reason. So we're going to get into it, but before we get into that part, these videos that he put up of her, this ain't the only one, but this is the only one I managed to grab in the screenshot. But these videos that he put up of her, it was kind of, I don't know. It's kind of weird. So the family, according to Space TV, sent him a cease and desist letter. But we're going to get to that part.
Because I told her, hey, I couldn't even explain to her, right? Because I kept breathing like I ain't never experienced that shit before. So when I'm breathing like that, I'm trying to process and slow down and explain what the fuck is going on. Like, I'm trying to tell, she was calm. And then it was even making me more dramatic. So I'm like, why are you so calm right now? I'm losing my mind. Her mom calmed me down.
Sam Adams summer here. Perfect for summer.
So he's also saying that, well, we're going to see right here.
Enough to calm me down. And I'm thinking, why are you so calm? Like, why is everybody acting normal? Why is you acting normal? I'm tripping. I'm losing my mind right now. What the fuck I just seen with my eyes? So they wouldn't let me ride in an ambulance with them because I told the mom I'll drop my location if you see at 2:30, 2 something. Drop my location, said, whoop, whoop, we're going to this hospital. I drove up to the goddamn hospital. They wouldn't let me inside the waiting room where you see where I did that video at was in the lobby. Because it took.
Oh, so he's saying he was in the lobby. He wasn't in the room with her while she was on life support, but he was in the lobby.
Mama, 2 hours and 30 minutes just to tell me she was on the way. Took her 2 hours and 30 minutes just to tell me she was on the way. So they won't let me in the back. I'm in the front of the hospital. By myself. Nobody. By myself. At this point, the doctors can't even get in touch with the mama. I can't get in touch with the mama. I don't know what's taking so long. This is before she told me she was on the way. Because I'm thinking as soon as I tell her, drop everything that you're doing. Come now. No. They took 2 hours and 30 minutes to say they was on the way. Then took another 45 minutes. So I was there by myself. So when I didn't have nobody else to call and nobody was picking up the phone, I decided to go live, calm myself down, talk to everybody and say,
I still don't get that, but let's see what he says.
if everybody could, just pray. Somebody called me while I was on live. I forget I even did that. I was losing my mind. I was by myself. No, I'm calling people. Nobody's picking up.
They never disclose how many. He didn't. We gonna see what he says. He did mention it though.
Everything that I said, I got the receipts to prove it. Look at the text messages that I said. I'm asking her because they won't let me in. So I'm like, have y'all made it there yet? I'm asking, have they made? Look at the timestamps. Everything that I'm saying checks out. I was there by myself for hours before they showed up, and I'm trying to figure out why everyone is so fucking calm. Why am I the only person losing my shit? Everybody's trying to calm me down. Oh, shit. If you look at the messages that I posted before this live, you see what I said. I still got the motherfuckers that they brought here. Everybody that knows me know I don't fuck around like that, so I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Just because I feel some type of way about what the fuck, like, come on, bro. I just tried to keep that shit cool and not just wait, let everybody mourn, and just, cause I know what the fuck's going on, I know the facts. So it's like, motherfuckers should feel a fucking shame.
Yeah,
this has been going on with her for
he give me
over a year and a half. It's been like this. By the time she came to me, she was already deteriorated.
Yeah, listen.
She just signed a fucking 1 album deal. She wanted me to help her with her album. She wanted me to help her get clean. All that. That was the whole plan. That's why she was with me. That's why she was with me all the time. Because we were working on that.
Yeah, some don't sound right. Some don't sound right. Some still don't sound right. But anyway, right? Now, I didn't get to, we gonna get to the text messages. Somebody brought it to my attention today. What are those messages? Now, for somebody that's innocent, he sure does too much to try to prove that he's innocent. You get what I'm saying? Right now, let's say somebody accused me of something that I know I didn't do, or somebody trying to say I did X, Y, and Z. I'm not overly trying to prove myself to you, especially if I don't know you. Believe what you want. I don't care. But he feel like he's trying to overly prove himself as if he feel guilty. Now, like I said before, we don't know. I'm just pointing out all the stuff that doesn't make sense. Hold on. Where's those? Oh, here they go. So, shout out to, what's his name? Most Hated Blogger, right? Most Hated Blogger was the one that hit him up. Somebody sent this to me too, so I went to his page and I got a couple of the DMs. All right. My fault. I'm trying to read. I didn't read them already, but I'm trying to read them. So in this one, he says that she didn't overdose. It was the withdrawals. All right. This is the DMs between them. Now, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Trying to look for the first text DM. If you go watch interviews, she lets you know she has assault charges for hitting N-words. So even if I tell you you have to defend yourself with this girl, it don't matter. I'm the N-word, so it's me every time. And cool, I took that. But when it was her trying to explain to the city and we broke up was a negative, we just didn't get along anymore because after signing, it's like she switched on me. See? Remember what you were talking about yesterday about that built up in resentment? It sounded like he had it. He said right here, we just didn't get along anymore because after signing, it's like she switched on me and everyone seen me build her, so she didn't want to look like she used me to get to the top. So I understood the narrative and why she did it. Now we finally talked about everything. Now, most hated blogger, he hit him up. He was like, some found, but I bet the police will be at your door soon. Hope you got bond money. Crazy, she was alive all this time until she got back with you. So did she die from withdrawals or did the family give her drugs? Make your mind up. Now, once again, at first he says that he didn't give her the drugs. The family told him to give her the drugs. Then he said that she didn't pass away from an overdose. She passed away from withdrawals. Now, if y'all was in the live yesterday when we were speaking about withdrawals, I don't know too many people passing away from withdrawals, but like I told y'all before, withdrawals are dangerous. I've witnessed guys like grown men crying, throwing up, crying, and throwing up because they're having withdrawals. And this is why a lot of times people, when you're hooked on them drugs, you can't just get off cold turkey. It take a little minute. You gotta kind of like, ease yourself off that because it hurts. Literally, it hurts. But let's see. Like, look, he's doing too much explaining to strangers. For a person that's innocent and didn't do nothing, I wouldn't be sitting here explaining myself to people I don't know. I don't care what y'all think. Look. Now, here's a good question that, what's his name? Most hated blogger. He said, if she came to your house to get clean, where'd she get the drugs from? Now, instead of him answering that question straight up, he goes, ding, ding. That's the best question anyone could ask. I'll put it to you like this. She was getting them from H-word, from someone you should trust, and they kept her on that ish. It wasn't a fake nun. Her body was depleting. She been like that. It had been over a year. Now, if he says that he just started talking to her, how does he know that it's been like a year her body was depleting? Hold on. Like, look, he's just doing too much. It's a lot. At first, he tried to play hardball. I'm trying to look for the first message because for the first message, he wasn't. Oh, here you go. Right? Audio call. Now, this is his profile. Audio call, whatever. He said, yo, why you give Enchanting those? First of all, he just came out of nowhere and went crazy. He, she, whoever this is. Shout out to them. Most hated blogger. Shaking my head. Why you giving Enchanting those bad drugs that she overdosed off of? Your butt going to jail. I filed a police report and on your I don't want to say the words, but y'all know. Already, and her mama even basically said you did it. He was trying to play hardball at first. Where's those messages? Hold on, y'all, my fault, because it's my first time going through these. I just got these probably like 2 hours, 3 hours ago. All right, so here's what he said. Now, I don't got them in chronological order, so my fault if it's all scattered around, but just take the main parts out. He said exactly. So, LOL, why y'all keep using OD, right? So he's pretty much trying to say she didn't OD. It was from withdrawals. Her body couldn't take not having the drug. The family told me to give her the pills because she had to be winged off. She threw the ish back up. I put him in a napkin, never gave him to her again. Listen to what he just said. And this is why I can't trust him, because one minute he's saying that he didn't give it to her and it's all still in the bag. But then he says things like this. She had to be winged off. She threw the ish back up. I put him in a napkin, never gave him to her again. Never gave him to her again. Look, again. Right? Gave her Gatorade, watermelon, and pineapples. Literally the last thing she told me is, get me smoothie, king. You hear this guy? Get me smoothie, king. Anyway, we sat on my phone. She picked what she wanted off Uber Eats. She passed in my arms before they delivered the food. She was on life support before they took her away. Yeah, something... Look, that's our order. For a person that's, keep in mind, for a person that's innocent, he's doing too much explaining. This man even showing somebody he doesn't know their food order. It's not making sense. In 1 minute, he's saying he didn't give it to her. Then he's saying the family made him give it to her. Then he goes to saying that he didn't give it to her at all. Then he's going to say, never gave him to her again. So which one is it? Smoothie King is the restaurant. Oh, my fault, my fault. Give me some, oh, all right. I just thought he trying to say she called him a king, whatever. But give me Smoothie King. All right, I got you. But once again, it just don't make sense, the fact that he's sitting there giving all this information to a stranger. Right now, if something was to go down in my personal life, I don't even care that it was broadcasted, right? If a random person hit me up in my DMs and asked me, oh, why you did X, Y, and Z, I'm not entertaining you. You see all this? Look at this. It's messages upon messages. It's that one. It's this one. So we focus on music, getting off the edge. But like I said, it's hard to get off something. And I think, yeah, something ain't right. Because he's trying to go with this narrative that she passed away from withdrawals. Withdrawals are pretty strong, y'all, but I don't know too many people that passed away off it. I don't know. Like I said, don't quote me, but I just don't know too many people that passed away. So what I'm thinking is he's trying to find another route. I don't know. It's just not adding up to me. I can't put my hand on it. It just don't make sense. But once again, now just think about it. Yesterday, we didn't know that he gave her the pill. But what did we say yesterday? If you go back to the live and what we said yesterday, when we was explaining about when we was explaining how he looked in the hospital, we say, yo, he looks funny. He don't look like somebody that's sad. He looks like somebody that did something, and whether it was by accident or on purpose, he's worried because he know he messed up. And come to find out, fast forward to today, look, it comes out that he gave her the pill. Or pills, plural. You can die from... I didn't know the alcohol. I definitely know fat. You could definitely die from fat withdrawals. That's a fact. But I didn't know alcohol, which is crazy. He said it withdrawals, not with dead. That was a good one. Do you have any information on if the mother says she didn't tell him? Yeah, well, I don't know who the mother is. See, that's the thing. He's the only one that's coming out publicly with all this information. Nobody know who the mother is. But we do know that Spades TV, shout out to Spades TV, they got a cease and desist letter. So let me see. I got the cease and desist letter right here. I said dislist. Cease and desist. My fault. Right here. It's not with dead, it's withdrawals. I like that one. All right. Is this the beginning? Let me see. Is this the beginning or is this one the beginning? All right, here you go. So This document was obtained by Spade TV. They was the first one to actually put it out there. As y'all see, this their watermark. But it says here, my name is Bria Riley, Esquire, and I am sending you this cease and desist letter on behalf of Channing Larry. That's Channing. That's Enchanting. I have been made aware that you posted a video on your Facebook profile on June 10th, 2024, located at the following link regarding Miss Larry. The video. In the video, you referenced Miss Larry's first name, Channing, and then asked for prayers on her behalf. The video shows you sitting inside a hospital room as evidenced by the box glove hanging on the wall behind your person and the background sounds. In this video, you appear in the hospital seemingly with Miss Larry and insinuate to the public that her health and well-being are somehow jeopardized. See, so this says a lot, because guess what? It says seemingly with Miss Larry and insinuate to the public that her health and well-being are somehow jeopardized. So are they trying to say that at that point in time, she wasn't on life support, or at that point in time, her health wasn't what he said it was? And that's why they sent her a cease and desist letter? Sent him a cease and desist letter? I don't know. Why I keep saying dislist? You violated Miss Larry's rights of privacy and publicity when you uploaded this video publicly on your Facebook profile using her name and likeness, and by insinuating that her health and well-being were somehow jeopardized, thereby revealing sensitive, private, and personally identifiable information about Miss Larry without her consent. Additionally, you publicly shared private text conversations between you and Miss Larry without her consent on your Facebook profile story between June 10th and 11th, 2024. Please see the screenshot story. The text conversations again insinuate that Miss Larry's. Yeah, so look, they keep saying this. Where's it at? The text conversations again insinuate that Miss Larry's health is jeopardized and that she has a history of drug addiction or abuse without any substantiation. I can't even see. Substantiation from law enforcement and or medical professionals. So now that makes, let me see, hold on. All right, so now look what this say. Hold on, my fault. Let me see. I'm trying to get so we're not here forever. Let me see the top parts without considering Facebook. So once again, they say here, these text conversations again insinuate that Miss Larry's health is jeopardized and that she has a history of drug addiction or abuse without any substantiation from law enforcement and or medical professionals. So they're pretty much saying that he's insinuating. So was she on life support? Was her health jeopardized or not? Only violating her privacy and publicity by using an image of her face and stage name, defaming her personal and professional reputation by falsely and publicly associating Ms. Larry with drug. And then it says here, hold on, let me see. I'm trying to. So it says, within your recent Facebook story, you not only violated Miss Larry's rights of privacy and publicity by using an image of her face and stage name, but you also defamed her personal and professional reputation by falsely, right? By falsely and publicly associating Miss Larry with drug use, addiction, and or abuse. So now this is the cease and desist letter. So they're saying that he's falsely accusing her, publicly associating Miss Larry with drug use, addiction, and or abuse. So was she really abusing it like he says she was? Or maybe that was just his narrative to go with his story. And then it says here, and to further support Miss Larry's defamation claim against you regarding drug use, addiction, and or abuse, you falsely and publicly reported to paramedics in Dallas, Texas, that Miss Larry had oxycodone and heroin in her system. You verbally stated this information to the paramedics that arrived at your residence to perform life-saving measures on Miss Larry when she was reported unresponsive. Yeah, something isn't right. You slander Miss Larry's reputation as if these allegations were facts. Listen to what they're saying, bro. Listen, because now everyone's running with the story that she was big on drugs and she been doing drugs. But this cease and desist letter is saying that all that is false. I'm trying to make sure I'm reading it right. It says, you slandered Miss Larry's reputation as if these allegations were facts, publicly slandered Miss Larry's reputation to the paramedics, which is a third party. You are at fault, amounting to at least negligence relating to these slanderous statements. And Miss Larry's personal and professional reputation is now suffering public harm because of your slanderous statements, given a negative public perception associated with drug use, addiction, and or abuse. Yeah, there's something, I don't know. Oh, look, and then it says here, the public now believes that Miss Larry is allegedly deceased because of a drug overdose. Please see the screenshots and exhibit. So what's really going on here? Right? What's really going on? Something isn't right, y'all. Something ain't right. Because he's saying that she died. Well, now he's saying that it wasn't due to an overdose. It was due to withdrawals. However, that's kind of backwards too, because he's saying the whole reason he gave her the pills at first was because she was having withdrawals and the family told him to. But then the cease and desist letter is saying that all of this is alleged, and the public now believes that Miss Larry is allegedly deceased because of a drug overdose. Yeah, something's fishy here. Something's definitely fishy. Something ain't adding up. That's what I'm gonna say. Something definitely ain't adding up. Now, look, the moment we all been waiting for, right? Matter of fact, before we even get to that, right? Now that they say that, y'all remember the what's that interview we went to yesterday? Hold on. What was the interview? Love Enchanting. Remember the interview we looked at yesterday when she was explaining her friend that took a pill and passed away? And remember I told y'all that don't sound like somebody that was taking drugs. That sound like somebody that she spooked about taking drugs because she seen her friend pass away from taking just one, right? She sounded spooked. She didn't sound like somebody that was taking drugs currently. Look. Hold on. Interview. Hold on. Where's Oh yeah, I'm trying to find which interview it was. Cause yeah, it didn't make sense. If she's cause if she's sitting up there and telling you, yeah, I don't know. Here you go, right here.
Businesses whose sales
So I guess because she wasn't dead, they flipped his story, but all we need is the medical report of what really was in her system because of not drugs she was on. Why was she in the hospital fighting for her life? Facts. That's a fact. Something clearly happened. Now, maybe I don't know. I don't know. But look, listen to how she explained this.
I don't know what's the exact way that he passed. I know they were saying potentially drug overdoses. I was hearing. That shit is prevalent in the culture, in the community. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas is taking a lot of shit. Just some people enjoying themselves, some people doing it to create. What, I guess, can you tell people, who are kind of in that situation that's, taking shit they taking just for whatever reasons? What can you tell people that can maybe deter them from that, if at all?
I feel like at some point you have to just be like realistic. Like, I understand like that people do whatever they do to maybe help them go if they feel like they going through pain or they just going through something and they want to feel better. But it's like, it's a big risk. Like, you could take one pill and literally die, like immediately. Like, I had a homegirl that took a fake pill and she had a heart attack and died like immediately. She just had a baby like a few months before that. Like, and that shit happened like just like that. So it's really not worth it at the end of the day. So
did you know Scar like that? Like, where?
See what I'm saying? She don't sound like
was
somebody that was currently doing drugs. Like, maybe she was previously, but she don't sound like she was currently abusing drugs. I could be wrong, but just the way she explained that situation with her friend, it don't sound like somebody that was currently doing it. I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Let me But like I said, who knows, right? Because, a lot of these artists, they do come up there, they say one thing and, do a whole complete other. They just, in the image, they got to protect their image or whatever the case may be when they're doing their interview. However, that boyfriend, the Johnny guy, something just seems off. I don't know what it is. I'm not sitting here pointing fingers at him. Like I told y'all before, we're just pointing out stuff that doesn't make sense. That situation, something don't sound right. She sound high. Yeah, but that could be weed. That could be marijuana. Right? Let's see her face. She don't look like
kind of in that situation that
pill and literally die like immediately. Like,
that's another thing I was thinking too. 1400 Baby says she was with Scar damn near every day. Then when she lost him, she took a hard loss. Of course, you go through drugs. That's possible too. But remember when Scar passed away, that was a minute ago. You see what I'm saying? We're talking about her passing away now. Like, I'm not saying she wasn't doing drugs in the past. Yes, she probably did. Like you said, she was around Big Scar. However, we're talking about, like, recently. And the stuff that the boyfriend is saying just doesn't make sense. Like, even if he's telling the truth, it just don't make sense. But like I said, we not here sitting here to point fingers and say who did what. We just pointing out the obvious. But here, let's get into what the medium had to say. Now, like I said yesterday, some of y'all probably don't believe in mediums, the spiritual realm. I get it, but it's just bringing awareness to certain situations. So let's see what the medium had to say. Now, for y'all that are unfamiliar with mediums, if y'all know anything about Gala Hagen, she was one of the first medium to speak on the whole King Von situation. And a lot of people doubted her before. Oh, she's crazy. She's X, she's this, she's that. But at the end of the day, a lot of things she said came into fruition. Right? So, her mom cut the cord. Well, all right, let's see. Where's somewhere over here, I believe. Here you go. So, here we go. Now, like I said, keep in mind for some people that some people are spiritual, some people aren't. I get it. Some people don't care. Some people think the whole you could speak to spirits stuff is, But let's just see what this one had to say. Now, here's what a medium by the name of Marcia Malone had to say. All right, I'm trying to read it through the phone, so bear with me, y'all. She said, Enchanting pressing me to say something, so I'ma say something. She did not OD, she was killed because she was in a love triangle, and whoever the main person she was dating was mad as F about this ish because she was planning on leaving him. We're gonna get to that in a few minutes too, but just listen. Slipping something in her drink was the easiest way to get away with it, but I've been seeing this since yesterday when I first saw her picture and I had no idea who she was. I did a reading on it and all. Whoever can get it to her sister, assisting them, make sure they do a very thorough autopsy. Check all of her phone records, all of social media messages, and make sure they do a pregnancy test. I don't care if I get backlash for this at this point. I'm listening to her. She gave me the okay to speak on her behalf, so here it is. I don't want to blame her BF, but he was the first person to say she was dead before she was really dead, and my spirit felt funny reading his post. Y'all pay attention. Pay attention. Confirmation came. Now, y'all got to remember, all of this was done before we found out about the pills, before all of this, before we found out about all that stuff, this was already done. All right, so let's see the rest. Confirmation came after I seen the post that's going viral with her and them dudes. She deserved justice and she wanted because she wasn't ready to die. And if y'all get mad at me, I don't care because my hand's good as F. And I know all of this because she had me do a reading on it. She keeps showing me a heart necklace. I don't know why, but yeah. Now, like I said, some of y'all believe in it, some of y'all understand it, some of y'all don't. But I'm gonna tell you right now, everything she said in here was said before a lot of the information already came out. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Now, also, that love triangle. Now, look, this is the same man, right? That man y'all seen acting like he was so frantic and panicking. Look. Johnny, damn. I'm gonna tell you, hold on my fault, y'all. I'm trying to look for the video. Oh, here you go.
The world thinks there are only two types of...
Now, she said something about a love triangle. We're gonna get into it.
Let's talk about, I gotta ask you about Enchanting. That's the elephant in the room. When you look you up, that's a history that can't be denied. How important do you...
Keep in mind, this was 1 year ago. Let's look at this. July 18th, 2022. All right.
feel like you were to her career blossoming who she is?
How important?
Yeah.
If I didn't exist, she wouldn't exist.
The white around his lips. Y'all remember that from yesterday? Yeah, anyway, hold on.
I'd ask you about Enchanting. That's important. Do you feel like you were to her career blossoming who she is?
How important?
Yeah.
If I...
The white around his lips. Hey, I don't care what nobody say. That man greasy. I ain't gonna lie. This tell me, this and this. This right here and this right here tells me everything I need to know. But we gonna keep going. Forget it.
If I didn't exist, she wouldn't exist.
That's how much...
Now on Joseph's side, you hear what he said, right?
How important?
Yeah.
If I didn't exist, she wouldn't exist.
That's how much... That's how... If...
That man sound like he got a lot of that resentment built in his heart. And to be honest with you, I don't know how they ended up getting back together or getting next to each other. At the end of the day, that's not somebody you would want to be around. That's not somebody you would want to go back to because you don't know their intentions. I don't know if any of y'all are Caribbean in here, but if you know anything about the Caribbean roots and anything, you know what your grandma tell you? You better not. Damn, I can't even do the accent. I'll sound too fake. But she'll tell you, don't you go around him, don't you eat nothing from him, don't you drink nothing from him, no none of that. He's not to be trusted. Simple. Simple. A man that's talking like this, listen to how he's talking.
How important?
Yeah.
If I didn't exist, she wouldn't exist.
You hear that? Keep in mind, he's a rapper. He's a rapper. This is the same guy that also claimed that before she signed to 1017, they had other people such as Def Jam, Sylvia Rome's, who else he said? L.A. Reid, Epic, and it was somebody else. They had other people that actually wanted to sign her at the time. But for some reason, he claims it was somebody from Dallas, Texas that was blackballing them, which stopped all those offers. Like I said yesterday, if L.A. Reid, Sylvia Rome's, and any of those people, if y'all know who they are, y'all know who they are, right? If they really wanted her, no little guy from Texas would have been able to stop that, right? What it seems to me is whatever he had going on, he didn't want her going elsewhere because he wanted her all to himself, right?
That's how much. That's how. If you didn't exist, she wouldn't exist.
She wouldn't exist.
But
what did you do to impact her so much that you felt like if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here?
Pretty much anything you can ever think of an artist is supposed to do for themselves, I had to do for her. I took it. I took an image, I took a face, and I pretty much...
You're saying that she didn't actually do anything.
No.
You did it all.
No, I mean, she had
what part did she play and what part did you play?
The face and the voice.
That's all she played.
She was the face and the voice.
He pretty much saying she did everything. You hear what he's saying? He sound like he has a lot of entitlement. He has a lot of resentment for her for leaving him. He's saying she was just the face. You see what I'm saying? She was just the face. He did everything. This is not somebody you would want to go back around that's talking like this about you. That's a dangerous game.
Labels do for artists is what I was doing by myself.
A&R and all that.
Everything. I had 10 jobs in one. I was writing the songs, recording the songs, mixing the songs, marketing the songs.
So she didn't write her own songs?
No, I mean, she wrote her own songs. I don't want to take credit away from what she did do. She did write songs. But there's a difference between a good song and a great.
We're gonna get into CJ Casino in a few minutes. That's what. Listen, that's what all this comes around to. We're gonna see.
Okay, so you critiqued her song.
I critiqued her style to where it was like when I met her, she probably had a EP on SoundCloud with like 25. There's a pretty face on Facebook, and Snapchat. And then from there.
Now, you know, it's funny. He already admitted that she had a name before he came into the picture. He said she was known around. She was just a pretty face when he found her. But she was already known.
Little Nana, Kiana, because she seen Kiana, got to figure out what's going on over here. It's just I seen the vision before Cardi B. And making them rap and saying, hey, we're going to talk about what y'all lifestyle is at the show. Everybody to see the accomplishments. Believe that I can make.
Created a sound. How did it all happen?
I mean, it was a couple. It was a couple of more people that tried to reach out prior to 2017. We had L.A. Reid with Hicko tried to hit out, reach out.
These are all the people who said was reaching out.
Hicko, who else was it? We had Def Jam in the beginning. We had Epic Records. We had a meeting with Sylvia Rome. That was cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Then why you didn't choose any of them?
Good question. Watch this.
Crazy situation that happened, and I guess it was a conflict of interest. So
Can you tell what crazy?
So now you're saying a conflict of interest. What conflict of interest? With all these labels? You mean to tell me it was a conflict of interest with Def Jam, Sylvia Rome's, L.A. Reid, and Epic? All from one person? That don't make sense. That don't make sense.
Situation.
I mean, just people we dealt with prior to the situation, and we got blackballed. This person tried to blackball us from having any type of accomplishments, but you can't stop them.
Somebody from the Dallas area, Fort Worth area?
Yeah, somebody from Dallas, Fort Worth. So.
Really?
So here's what he's trying to say. Now, let's be real here. He's saying that people such as, what's his name? L.A. Reid, Sylvia Rome's, Epic, and Def Jam all wanted her, but somebody from Dallas, Texas stopped that. However, not little Gucci Man, but y'all know what I mean. Gucci Man, he can't compare to the L.A. Reids and Sylvia Rome's of the industry. So you mean to tell me that the Dallas guy, whoever the Dallas guy is, was able to blackball her from getting those deals, but somehow Gucci Man was able to get her? Somehow the Dallas guy wasn't able to stop that. Okay.
Yeah, they just tried to stop what was going on, and
can I research and find out who this person is, or how the hell? I need to find out who this is. You ain't gonna speak on it, so I gotta find out somebody. Who the hell is somebody? You know what I'm talking about?
All right. All right, so let's go to see what little CJ Casino said, right? Now, keep in mind, y'all, like I said, this is the medium. Some of y'all believe in it, some of y'all don't. Even if you don't believe in it, I'm just saying, be aware stuff like this actually does exist. We've seen it with King Von. We've seen it with Dolph. We've seen it with a lot. Like I said, certain people have those type of gifts. Now, other people feel it may go against their religion, what they believe. Like I said, to each his own. But she was very much on point. Let's see what she says, though. She said, Enchanting pressing me to say something, so I'm going to say something. She did not OD. She was killed because she was in a love triangle, and whoever the main person she was dating was mad as F about this ish because she was planning on leaving him. Slipping something in her drink was the easiest way to get away with it. But I've been seeing this since yesterday when I first saw her picture, and I had no idea who she was. Now, you see what y'all been saying in the chats, how you can OD, you can have withdrawals of alcohol, whatever the case may be. But when she said she was throwing up her the line in her stomach, it could either be from withdrawals or the alcohol. Right? But let's see, hold on. Yeah, I don't know what he definitely was something. The way he was talking, the way his voice sounded, and his lips. For them people that be popping pills, you see their lips, they always dry and they got that mouth. You know, like when somebody take Molly. That was the last time I seen somebody take a pill. So I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah. Anyway, where's little CJ Casino? Hold on. All right, here is this. All right, so here's little CJ Casino. All right, listen up. Now he says, now, like I said, bear with me, y'all, because I'm reading through the phone. It's a little blurry, but we're going to get it. They pulled the plug, bro. This is so effed up. I just knew you were full of finna pull through. You gonna forever be Stop 6 Princess and Casino First Lady. They don't know all hours you spent at the casino studio, sleeping there, making music, putting this itch together, and you went way further than us. I always told you how proud I was of you. You brought Gucci LaFleur 1017 to the 8s, what the hell? Oh, hood. And I was the first person you called. I never forget you kept it solid through your whole career. It was nothing I couldn't call you for. You effed the gang up with this one. Heartbreak emojis, long live Big Chant. Now, he was the first one to actually put this out. And this is why people were side-eyeing, because they was wondering, well, if he wasn't there at the hospital, or whatever the case may be, or if he wasn't around, who was giving him this information? Not to mention, when you go back to the medium saying that she was caught in a love triangle, nobody understands this, but when you put two and two together, it makes sense. This is her boyfriend. right? The little CJ Casino was her boyfriend. However, she was staying at his house, him. Now, when you think about it, that doesn't make sense. If this is my girlfriend, why is she staying at his house? What guy you know is gonna, I don't care what they're working on. They could be sitting there working on a science project. You don't need to sleep over there. Why are you sleeping over there? Why are you going to him to get clean if I'm your boyfriend? You see what I'm saying? It's starting to, something just not making, let me tell y'all something right now. The devil is the master of confusion. A lie is confusing. The truth is only one way. I tell people that all the time. If you tell me something or something happens and I'm confused about it, automatically I think it's a lie because the truth is one way. A lie is confusing. And this right here is confusing as hell. Not once did we hear about the boyfriend being included in the hospital, right? We didn't hear about him being there. We didn't hear about none of that. How was he there? I mean, how was he able to post it first before everybody? And he was the one at the hospital. And I don't know. Something's not making sense, y'all. Something's not making sense here. He's saying that he didn't give her the pill. Then he's saying that the family made her give him the pill. It doesn't make sense. But this one right here, she was staying at his house, but this is her boyfriend. Something's not making sense here. Katie Kidd said she was staying over his house doing mad drugs. That's possible because you know why? Maybe he was enabling her. Maybe she felt the only way she's able to do those drugs or whatever the case may be is if she's with him because nobody else is going to allow her. Right? And now that I think about it, if you watch this interview, like y'all said, he does look like.
Up with you guys, how did that?
Like,
look.
there
was a couple of more people that tried to.
Look at him. Look at it's the haircut that tells me everything. He doing something. Oh man. You see what I'm saying? So something's not making sense. Like y'all said, maybe he was the plug and had it, because he did say that right now it's at his house in a bag. Maybe he tried to, how that's her BF and not her friend. Nah, that's not her friend. This is her friend. This is supposed to be her friend, but also this was her ex-boyfriend / ex-manager. He claims, look, where's the photo that we had? Hold on. He claims they just met up, like, recently. They just got back up because he just signed the deal. That's what he told the most hated blogger. He said they just the only reason why they linked back up is because she had a deal and she wanted to get clean and they was working on music and she came to stay with him. But once again, that does not make sense to me. Look, we just fell back in love. We sat on the phone all day and night, every day. Y'all not get. Yeah, I don't know. But this is why they were saying a love triangle, because maybe he wanted to get back with her, but she was caught in a love triangle between this guy and this guy. Right? Because if you pay attention, let's say they did break up, right? Hypothetically speaking, they broke up, whatever the case may be. He's not speaking like they just broke up. Look how he's speaking. They pulled the plug, bro. This is so effed up. I just knew you was finna pull through. You gonna forever be Stop 6 Princess and Casino First Lady. His name is Lil CJ Casino. So something's not adding up. They don't seem like they're friends. But look at this. He told the world that they were still this one right here, he told the world that they were getting back together. And they used to stay on the phone all day, all night. And she came over his house to work on music and get clean. right? So now look at their text messages. But somebody pointed this out yesterday. This is what he got her under. Enchanting 1017. This don't sound like somebody that you love or you falling back in love. This who y'all store? Right? Right now, for my ladies in here, right? For the ladies that's in here, how would you feel if the man that loves you or you love sat there and had you under your stage name? No, Casino is definitely a what's the name, but look. They claim, because it is, so the six, where she's from, they're known as this, what is it, the six something, the six hood or hood six, wherever she's from, some with a six or whatever the case may be. I was watching a video on her the other day, right? But the thing is, they was identifying him as a previous boyfriend or the boyfriend. Yes, it's a group. The Casino part is the group. What I'm saying is, look how he's talking about her. Stop Six Princess and Casino First Lady. They don't know the hours you spent at the casino studio, sleeping there, making music, putting shit together. This is him. This is why he say at the casino studio. I wasn't saying that because it says casino that means that's his girlfriend. This is who everybody was saying was who she was messing with. This is why they're saying, this is why they're talking about the love triangle. And it would make sense now, because now when you think about it, like I said, let's go back to the messages. We just fell back in love. We sat on the phone all day and night, every day. Y'all not getting that really was my person. Now, I did also see her say, yeah, right here, I love you, good night. I don't know. This whole thing is twisted. But like the medium said, look, she was caught in a love triangle. She's not the only one. Look, let's go to the family TV. Nah, you're right. Michael Miller, you totally right. Because you would think that if they was together, maybe he would say that too. But what's his name? The dude, what's his name? She was single. See, it's mixed. I don't know. Maybe she was just doing what she was doing. Look. Oh, he took it down.
The rash that started
He changed the title.
has quickly traveled south to, well,
yeah, that's probably what she was doing. She was single and messing. So this is why I think they was talking about the love triangle, because maybe she was single and maybe he felt feelings. Because look how he was talking about her. Oh, if it wasn't for me, it'll be no her. So you wouldn't. He looks like he was probably, I don't know, man. He's capable.
For you always, Katie. Do you love me?
See?
It wouldn't exist.
I need you, and I'm down for you always, Katie.
Look at his face.
Do you love me? Me.
Shannon, how long was you asleep? I thought you just said you were asleep.
I would.
What you dreaming about?
I just woke up.
What you dreaming about?
What you dream? You hear this, man?
Nothing. Shannon, how long was you asleep?
It's okay to report on something and not know everything to the story. Pulled off life support. Now that news in itself was just released.
Tony, what's up,
the last
Tony?
3 hours of me doing this video. But you have reports going as late as 12 hours ago on how people think she lost her life. And rather that was the truth on that, It gotta be protocols on how we going about things, man. But of course, fam, you know we gonna speak on what's public.
So I wouldn't sign the 1017 with a color pencil.
Speak on what's public about her losing her life and some of her biggest.
You the one. But my repenting, like, after.
That's how the eyes was on the video. I don't know if that's a thing for the platform, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Now, Enchanting is from Fort Worth, Texas, and at times you might see her throwing up this hand symbol and rapping the beat. That stands for
Yeah, the
6
stop
block,
6.
Her neighborhood. A neighborhood located on a 2200 block of Stall Cut Road, which is also the neighborhood.
Not only that, but right, let me tell y'all how we pointed this out yesterday. He can't, let me tell you. Hold on. Where's the picture at? We're gonna find, here you go. Somebody that's doing something like this, you can't tell me that they have good intentions, bro. Hours after she passed away, we have over 1,000 unreleased songs between 2017 and 2020, not included in 6 albums already available. It's definitely not over. Enchanted forever. Then he put the Apple Music link. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on.
Fort Worth, Texas rappers CJ Casino and Bugatti Casino grew up as well. It's also the location where Enchanting dropped.
That's the whole, what's the name? Like you said, the chain. That's their little clique or whatever.
One of her first videos 5 years ago with Bugatti Casino and a track titled Bricks.
I don't want it to strike.
Damn deep. And apparently he a rapper himself, dropping a track just last month and a track title. Oh, hey,
He's a rapper too. Yeah, see, let me tell you, I don't know. A lot of people are saying like it was some weird love triangle and stuff that was going on between them. Who knows? That part I don't really know. That's what I'm saying. We're just trying to point out the stuff that don't make sense. Now, once again, y'all keep in mind for the people out there or whatever, all of this is alleged. This is just us pointing out stuff that, like I said, just don't make sense. None of it is factual. We just seeing what the hell going on here.
Allegedly in the hospital. Why he went to social media? Fam, your guess is good as mine. That man is Johnny Damn D.
If everybody could pray for Jan.
She was in that music video, and he had a cameo. But it's also important to know this. I really couldn't tell exactly how their relationship went. But what I can say is just last year, he threw salt on her name.
Yeah.
Speaking on her as if it wasn't for him, she wouldn't have no career.
See, everybody feels the same way. Everybody feels the same way. Just a year ago, you was talking about this woman, and next you know, you're so in love. Like I said, if y'all have anybody that y'all know that's Caribbean or anything of that sector, you know that your grandparents would tell you, if that man sat there and said whatever he said about you, you don't go back around him. You don't drink from him. You don't eat from him. No, none of that. It's not safe. Yeah, I actually, yeah, I got what Charleston White said. Charleston, he was a little crazy. I didn't want to put that up here, but I definitely got what Charleston White said too. But and one thing about Charleston White, his message, he got a message. It's just the way he delivered it. But he did say, he said some things.
One of those guys, man. Like I said, we can't not talk about the elephant in the room.
Yeah, he be on the same. That's what I be trying to say. He be on to something. His message is always, his message is clear. It's just the fact of how he deliver it, right? And what he says. It's crazy. But, when you pay attention to the message and you ignore everything else, he be saying something.
So, D.O., you being linked with 1017.
How important?
Yeah.
We already seen this.
Yeah. So basically, they had words.
Really?
Yeah.
He spoke on her getting that deal with 1017. But that was through Epic, of course, and was added to the new 1017 in her contract with 2
Crap. I want y'all to.
video. It's important to know this. During her time with the new 1017, she developed a real tight relationship with another label mate from Memphis, Big Scar. She alleged that was his best friend as well. Knowing Big Scar, the label, look, bro, this shit so effed up, I confirmed that Enchanting family had pulled the plug. He wrote, they put, and it's crazy how you can be here today and gone tomorrow. And the guy that was in that video of her explaining her label deal that we just watched, his name was CJ Casino. And he also went to Facebook within the last 3 hours to confirm that Enchanting family had pulled the plug. He wrote, they pulled the plug, bro. This shit so effed up. I just knew you was finna pull through. Love Enchant, which is her Instagram, you gonna forever be.
How did he know?
And Casino First Lady. They don't know all hours.
That's the thing. How did he know? Because I asked that question, how did he know, right? Because what's his name? The Johnny guy says that the mother took hours to get to the hospital. And it was just him and Channing. It was just him and Channing there at first. And the mother took hours, so how, I don't know. Maybe the mother told, maybe he took, I don't know. He was talking to a family member. Yeah, but nobody knew, right? He said, the Johnny guy says that he was the only one there. He told the mother, but the mother took forever to come to the hospital. And some of y'all are saying that the mother is the one that pulled the plug. Yeah, I don't know. They from the same hood. Nah, listen, I know. All right, perfect example, right? Like right now. Let's say I'm in the house right now. Let's say I have a woman here with me, right? Something happens to me, God forbid, right now, and the only person that would know is the girl that's here, right? So if we go to the hospital, and let's say the girl that's here, she called my mother. Now, unless my mother, all right, well, you know, mothers do that too. Now, unless my mother tell the whole world before she get to the hospital, right? How would anybody know that something happened to me? That's what I'm trying to say. And then if the mother's the one that pulled the plug, how would she tell anybody that Channing was deceased if she's the one that pulled the plug and she took 2 hours to get to the hospital? I don't know. Like I said, this is just us rambling. This is just us trying to make sense of this. Once again, I tell y'all all the time, the devil's the master of confusion. A lie is confusing. The truth is one way. Something ain't right though. Rest in peace, but something is not right. So who was she with from the jump? From the jump, they're saying that she was with she was staying with Johnny B, Johnny Dam or Johnny B, whatever his name is. And let's go back to what he said. Let me see if I still got it up. That's possible too. That's possible too. Maybe that was it. I don't know. But one thing we do know for sure is that the family and Johnny and the Johnny kid, for some reason, you know, they're not feeling him. That's what I'm saying. Something isn't right. Because guess what? If that was my girl or whatever, and something happened to her, if the family is not, like, the family's not just gonna jump down my throat. If I'm innocent of anything, the family's not gonna sit there and bash me or side-eye me unless they feel I did something. What would make them feel that I did something? What would make them feel that I'm the reason? You get what I'm saying? Like, why is the family mad at him? My condolences, Ash. You know, losing a mother is like, that's like losing your world. You know, that's no joke. But yeah, so like, I don't know. Yeah, they call it a vegetable because the heart's still pumping, but the brain is dead. So it's just a vegetable. They're like, yo, it makes no sense, so we pull the plug. But I don't know. Because he mentioned, yeah, he claims that, see, but this is my thing. So if they gave him consent, why would they be mad at him? You get what I'm saying? Something ain't right. Something ain't right. My condolences, Jay. For real, that's, you know, that's nothing to play with. But yeah, that don't make sense. That don't make sense. That's, yeah, something ain't right, man. Something ain't right. And I think what he was trying to do is, in the live, see, because look, let's go back to the live. He contradicted himself. Yeah. And maybe he realized after he contradicted himself, he like, all right.
Investing in tax liens. No, seriously. Why?
Once he realized that he messed up, he like, all right, wait, hold on. I wasn't supposed to say that. Let's see.
Y'all see what they say?
Brother.
Oh, that's a different video. Damn, roll the video. Oh, here you go. Abraham, what's up, bro? Appreciate you for pulling up.
I didn't do it. If you see the message, I say,
look,
it's a bag of that shit left. It's a bag of it left. She hasn't taken pills since Saturday this is when she was coherent and doing what she wanted to do. She already took that shit Saturday on her own. Sunday, she didn't take shit. When you see the message and they told me what to do, I didn't do it. I still got them. I still got the same bag that y'all see I said I had. I still got it over here. I didn't give it to her.
but where you get a bag from? That's the question. Where you get the bag from? Right? Maybe I'm bugging, but where did he get a bag of it from?
Now my whole problem with the mother
Yeah, no prescription. They going down. Somebody going down.
is this that I didn't like. When she died, I called the 911 first. Boom. After I got off the phone with the paramedics and they got to my apartment, because I don't know where y'all think this happened at, but
Yeah, he posted everything except for the messages between him and the mother. He did post something, but he deleted it. Just like this live. He posted this live. He let it stay up, but he deleted it. He sounds like somebody. Exactly. That's exactly what we said earlier. He sounds like somebody that's freestyling.
but she's been at my house for the last 7 days. When the paramedics got here and they started working on her, I called her mother immediately. That's what you see. Because I told her, hey, I couldn't even explain to her right, because I kept breathing like I ain't never experienced that shit before. So when I'm breathing like that, I'm trying to process and slow down and explain what the fuck is going on. Like, I'm trying to tell, she was calm. And then it was even making me more dramatic. So I'm like, why are you so calm right now? I'm losing my mind. Her mom calmed me down.
Shopify Point of Sale makes it easy to start and grow your...
Her mom was calm enough to calm me down. And I'm thinking, why are you so calm? Like, why is everybody acting normal? Why is you acting normal? I'm tripping. I'm losing my mind right now. What the fuck I just seen with my eyes? So, they wouldn't let me ride in an ambulance with them because I told the mom I dropped my location. If you see at 2:30, 2 something, drop my location, said, we're going to this hospital. I drove up to the goddamn hospital. They wouldn't let me inside the waiting room where you see where I did that video at was in the lobby. Because it took her mama 2 hours and 30 minutes just to tell me she was on the way.
See, this is what I'm saying. So he couldn't go in the room, right? He couldn't go in the room, and the mother took 2 hours. So I don't get it. How would he know that she passed quick enough to tell anybody? I don't know. So yeah, something ain't right.
Took her 2 hours and 30 minutes just to tell me she was on the way. So they won't let me in the back. I'm in the front of the hospital. By myself. Nobody. By myself. At this point, the doctors can't even get in touch with the mama. I can't get in touch with the mama. I don't know what's taking so long. This is before she told me she was on the way. Because I'm thinking as soon as I tell her, drop everything that you're doing, come now. No. They took 2 hours and 30 minutes to say they was on the way. Then took another 45 minutes. So I was there by myself.
So he's trying to say they took a whole nother 2 hours before they even responded. And then when they actually got to the hospital, it was after 45 minutes of that. It took them another 45 minutes. So in totality, probably like 3 hours and some change.
When I didn't have nobody else to call and nobody was picking up the phone, I decided to go live, calm myself down, talk to everybody and say if everybody could, just pray.
Now, I don't know because maybe, like I said, maybe it's just me. A situation like that, I'm not going live. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not getting, why am I going live? Like, why? Like, I don't get that part. I really don't get that part. Like, out of everything, I'm gonna go live, especially I know that I'm probably crying. I know that I'm having this panic attack and can't breathe. Why would I go live? I don't know. Yeah, but go live to calm down. That does, I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm different. That doesn't make sense. Go live to calm down. What? He just sounds smart to somebody slow. How you go live to calm down? What's gonna calm you down about live? What?
Somebody called me while I was on live.
Now, see, that would make more sense for me. If somebody that called him while he was on live, you need to pick up that phone and talk to whoever called. That would make more sense. They will help. They will help calm me down, if anything. This is what I'm saying. Maybe he should have called somebody. But going live, that doesn't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense to me. Now, if somebody called him, the best thing to do was to pick up the phone and talk to them and tell them, yo, listen, calm me down. How a bunch of strangers gonna sit there and calm you down? I don't know. Maybe it's me.
I forget I even did that.
He's telling me, maybe I'm bugging y'all, but he said, all right, that don't make sense. So he went live, and after he went live, somebody actually called him, and instead of him picking up that call and talking to somebody he actually knows, he stayed on live to have a panic attack, whatever the hell he was having. Yeah, That's a head scratcher. Yeah, going live in the hospital. That's another thing. That's like a confidential place. This is why they hit him with the cease and desist. Like, I keep saying desist. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. The cease and desist letter. Because they feel the same way. Why are you going live in the hospital? If you say she's on life support, you should be worried about that. You should be more worried about why you in the hospital rather than going live inside the hospital. Maybe he was trying to gain clout over the situation. Exactly. Which is why he doubled back and did this. This is why he did this. No way. No way. The girl wasn't even gone for a full 24 hours and this man is promoting music. Enchanted forever. Just a year ago, you were sitting there saying that if it wasn't for her, if it wasn't for you, it would be no her. And now you're talking about enchanted forever. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Going live, it doesn't make sense. Let me tell you why, right? Just think about it. How would that calm you down, if anything? Y'all see the people that we had on here earlier? They was sitting. That's another. Before we even continue, that's what you do to people like that. When they start trolling and doing whatever, you just ignore them. You just ignore them, and then eventually they go away, as you see. But anyway, just like those people you seen earlier, that's exactly what they would have did. That's exactly what they would have did. They would have trolled them. They would have sat there. Oh, you see, who knows what they would have said to him by now. You was the one that did it. You did. I'm telling you. So there's no way you would feel like that's somewhere to go to calm down. Case already solved. Him and the roommate admitted to forcing her to take. Oh, so he did get it. Hold on. Damn, I don't have my other phone. I don't have my other phone. But the hood blogger, the most hated hood blogger did say earlier that, yo, if you got the link to the Instagram link, post it real quick so I could pin it. But the most hated blogger, I think that's the name. They said that they was gonna get on the phone with him or whatever the case earlier. Did they say that or they? Oh no, they were supposed to have an audio call earlier. This is what it was right here. This is the audio call they were supposed to have. Because when the hood blogger first hit him up, they was trying to call him, but he didn't accept the call. Look, see? So I'm assuming that it went through. Now look what he said. He said Johnny and the roommate. See, we didn't even know that there was a roommate. See how crazy that is? We didn't even know that there was a roommate involved. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. They won't show MHB last video. Damn. Somebody got to try to at least download that video before they try to get it taken down or something because he was on their heels. And everybody keep talking about these six pills. That's the third person I heard say something about 6 pills. So M523s is crazy. If y'all know anything about pills, 6 M523s? No wonder why she passed away. You know, and, you know, not to say it like that, but blocked it. Damn. Damn. If somebody could get the link to it or something, let me know or send it. They said they blocked it, but damn. He left it up. So are y'all able to get to it or no? 12 M523s? Sheesh. They must be RoboCop or something. Well, matter of fact, you got a point about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. You definitely got a point about that. If they got fed on it, even one, All you need is one. It don't take that much. All you need is one. Even if you got a half with that fat on it. Sometimes the fat is too strong. These guys is out here and they don't care. They don't care. What they're doing is they making money off it. They stretching, they stretching their product. And all for that dollar, people is really dropping. They blocked it. See? Damn. I got it. I'm gonna try to hit them up later. Matter of fact, we probably gonna go live. I gotta get that. What's that program? I forgot the program everybody using where you could go live with each other on YouTube. We're probably gonna try to get them and we go live together and speak about it. Cause I don't know, for some reason nobody talking about this. This is a big situation. The problem is everybody feel that things like this is a conspiracy theory. This is why it continues to happen, right? Just years ago, if you would have said what's going on with Diddy right now, people would look at you like you got 5 heads. And now look. Now look. Come on, man. This is why it continues to keep on happening. Hold up. Yo, if you find it trapped, just send the link. And I'm gonna try to download it. And then I'm gonna also pin it here so everybody else could see it themselves. People on fit, trying to mix fit. Is it gonna mix right? Yeah, but you got people that try. They trying to stretch their product. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put this on the charger. Yesterday the whole thing went off. Today we not doing it. Today. It's Reddit. Oh, it's on Reddit. Oh yeah, hold on. We could get Reddit. We got Reddit. Let's see. If it's on Reddit, we gonna get it. We gonna get it. Where the Reddit link if you want. Let's see. Hold on. It's very sad. Nobody deserved this. A beautiful black lady with a gift too, saying, yeah, and that's the thing. She really had a talent, man. That's the crazy part about it. She had a talent. Right? Despite what Charleston White, of course, Charleston White is gonna be Charleston White, but she definitely had a talent. It's just that in that industry, man, it sucks you whole. Pause. It's up just one even. Some cops touch it and get messed up. Hold on, let me try to. Hold on. Because if he already admitted that they did that, then the case pretty much over. Right? Because once you sit there and you admitted that you was the one that gave her those, no matter whether you did it by mistake or not, once you admit that you gave it to her, it's over. Yeah, we're gonna get to the other topics. We're gonna talk about Young Thug and his lawyer. That's another situation that nobody's paying attention to. The lawyer actually came out and exposed that there's been some type of corruption between the judge and the prosecutors and everybody. And instead of him saying something like, you're lying, or no, we're not doing that, they threw him in jail. Right? They just threw him in jail. They never denied it. He just asked him what was his sources. And when he didn't tell like his sources, they threw him in jail. Crazy, right? For like a month and some change. He got 10 weeks. So what is that? That's like a month and... I need some damn water. But it's like a month and some change. Alright, so let's see. Hold on, let me see if I can find it on Reddit. Yeah, research and proof is definitely key. That's why I try to tell people all the time. Don't listen to me. I just bring awareness. Do your own research. But it's crazy because if CNN, CBS, Fox 5 or one of them people come out and tell them something, they still ain't going to do no research. They're going to believe them. But they want to question me 1,000 times, just like earlier. All right, so we on Reddit. Oh, they trolling. Intro. Hold on, y'all. I got it. Let me look. I think I got it. Is this it? No. Now hold on. You gonna hold on. I'm looking for it right now. Give me a second. My fault, y'all. I'm trying to find this. I don't know where. I gotta probably look. Let me see. Enchanting. Yeah, Thug ain't going to jail. That man ain't going to jail. They trying to drown it out, but that man ain't going to jail. Them antics that Woody pulling in court right now, and that's one of their most powerful witnesses. Yeah, yeah. Something ain't right. Some ain't right. All right, here we. Let's see. What is this? Nope, that's not it. Here, where? Do anybody know what it's under on Reddit or no? Most hated blogger. Oh, still can't find it. Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know. Yeah, that's another thing too. I always wondered, like, why was Thug in county jail for this long too? For Rico, it doesn't make sense. You found it? It's at 30. Where at? Post a link so we can pin it. It's at 30. Keep it going. Where do I get and never get the where? Hold on. Oh, my fault. I thought you said you caught the link. I still can't find it. I'm gonna have to Enchanting boyfriend. Duke of Tears. Let me see. I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I want if they got that on audio of him saying that him and the roommate gave him 6 of those, it's over. But damn, I'm gonna find it. I gotta get off live. I'll probably find it when I be able to get back on Instagram. But right now, I definitely can't find it on Reddit. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I got Insta. It's at Hookah Anonymous _. The same thing. Hookah Anonymous _. Ain't nothing to be scared about. Just be aware. It won't let me post in this chat. It won't? They won't let you post a link? That's crazy. Yeah, when you get a chance, just DM us on Instagram. At Hookah Anonymous _. That's crazy. I didn't know it wouldn't let. But what I'm going to do is, for y'all that's not following us, please do so now. And what I'll do is I'll repost it. Yeah, copy the link in the same way that you're posting in here. Just paste the link. But I'm pretty sure he knows that. So if he's saying it's not letting him, then I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Where you found it at, though? That's the crazy part. Because I'm looking far and wide. All right, when I get off here, I'm gonna look at it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna repost it. I'm gonna just repost it, and we're gonna take it from there. But yeah, man, we definitely just wanted to spread awareness on this whole situation because it's crazy, and it's just so botched. The stories was just botched. Nothing makes sense. And these people have been getting away with this for the longest, man. Like I said, we don't know whether it was the boyfriend. We don't know whether it was the mother. Well, we do know that the boyfriend played a part because if he is admitting that they gave her, those drugs, then it's over. Then it's over. That's who did it. And then, like we said, when we seen the video of him in the hospital, he looked like he was worried. He didn't look sad. Maybe that's why he was having the panic attack. How many people have, I can't lie. Some people do, going through a situation like that. That's a traumatizing experience. But yeah, I don't know. He just seems like he was more I don't know, more shocked or more worried than sad. Yeah. Then to find out that there was a roommate involved too. Oh man, the plot thickens. We might have to do a part 3. We definitely might have to do a part 3. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to do my homework on that. But listen, y'all, I'm about to get up off here. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. I wanted to check that out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check that out. We probably gonna go live again tomorrow, but earlier. Chris Brown got his concert tomorrow. We actually going to Chris Brown concert tomorrow. See what that's like. Don't worry, y'all. I ain't taking no pictures. I ain't taking no no $1,000 Chris Brown pictures, man. Shout out to him for that. He a smart man, for real. But I appreciate y'all for pulling up. This was actually fun. We found out some new information on this. I'm about to go check that trap. I'm about to go check it real quick, and then I'm gonna probably post it to the Instagram. All right. So like I said, appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all be safe. I hope tomorrow y'all start y'all weekend off the right way. All right. Appreciate you.